All right, we're live. We're live. Where's my phone? I'm gonna turn it off the internet before our frames start going kapoosh. Oh, it is off the Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, I'm gonna double it down and just take it off even the hotspot because that's probably not gonna be good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you guys have music? You do have music. Don't tell me you have desktop audio. Okay, no, you don't. Okay, cool. Let's open up the chat. Let's get things going here. Let's get things going here. We can also just like um shut that down. Okay. Oh, it's just Mimikyu. What's up, Mimikyu? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Alright, I cannot open up anything for the life of me. Alright, there we go. What is up, QB? QB, what is up? Jam. You know, Jams, not my name. Jams. That's totally what was meant. Wales, what is up, Whis? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, everybody. I'm getting everything set up here. I didn't do the starting soon screen because I forgot, and I was just like, well, I've already written the title and everything. I don't wanna do that. All right. Let's get this shared on Discord. All right. Oh my gosh, I just copy and pasted a Celebi competitive set. That's not what I wanted. I want the link. I want the video link. I'm going to check the chat here in a second. I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just my Discord and my copy and paste are being so dumb. There we go. It's shared now. It's shared. We're live. We're live for those who didn't know. Okay. QB, I named my Solosis on my Y game QB. That is such an insult. That is so insulting to QB. QB should be so offended. QB should be so offended. Hey, what is up, Gabby? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Before I fully begin, I'm gonna delete some files because I forgot to delete my video footage from the other day. So I still have Nimble on my screen and I haven't moved my footage to the SD card, so I'm a little low. Jam stream. What is up, Empty? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. What is up, Hager? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. All right. Oh, I'm so tired. Holy crap. I'm ready. I need to update the goals. The eggs isn't needed. See, this is why I have the waiting screen. We are at 77, but I'm gonna keep it at 80 just because. What is up, Alon? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Josie, too, of course. Josie. We gotta wish Josie a welcome in. QB loves Solosis. I know, but it's insulting. It's like, you know. If someone has a weird obsession with eating crap, you don't call them craphead. You know? It's still a general insult, even if QB likes something that's disgusting. And yes, that is a comparison where it's very even in value. I would argue Solosis is a little worse than the crap. I went light. And doing all right, not a good day, but not a bad day. Well, I'm glad it was an average day. Nothing wrong with those. I am okay. I am so tired and so exhausted. I gotta be honest. I am in the middle of a heat index where it's like 107 index or something. It felt like almost 100 degrees today. And I have done nothing but be active. And it's been awful. Jam, it's a privilege. It is not a privilege. It's been a while. It has been a while, Alon. It has been a while. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you as always. Arby's date. Yes, have you done the Arby's date? Josie's laying down next to me as always. Of course, we can't have a stream without Josie. I'll joke aside, I actually think Solosis is a great Pokemon. Yeah, y'all are just weird. Y'all are just weird. Ah, whoa, that is not what I wanted. I want this specific screen. I wanted that screen, but I can't get that screen, which sucks. It was 100 today. Yep, empty. I feel that. I think I biked over 6 miles today from between going to campus and going back. And in between, I went to track practice, and it was awful. It was awful. I am like so dead. I held the door for someone on my way out of the hall, the hall for where my class was, and it actually hurt my hand. Like it burnt my hand almost to hold that door. I was like, oh my gosh, it is so bad. For everyone who's in the midst of the heat index, be safe out there, guys. Chill out. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's a weird slime ball, but I love the weird slime ball. It's a giant chunk of booger crap. Jeez, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been awful. And I worked before too, and it was a little hot too. She's good, and no, we haven't gone on an Arby's date and never will. Y'all gotta take my relationship advice. Y'all gotta really take my relationship advice. Take your girl on an Arby's date so when she gets food poisoning, you can show how much of a man you are by taking care of her. Like, this is really good advice. Y'all have to take it. I have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on my hack DSI, so objection. What is up, Ethan? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I would have died outside if it wasn't for... Yeah. Yeah. It's been bad. Tomorrow's not supposed to be great either. I'm dreading it, dude. I'm so dreading it. I am not looking forward to tomorrow. I can't wait for fall, October, November, when I can bike to class and not go to class like sweaty and gross. Like every Monday and Wednesday, I always bring an extra shirt. And my first class, I instantly change into it. Because, you know, biking from one class to the next isn't that bad. You don't really get that gross. But when you bike from home to a class, you get really bad. So I always have to bring a spare shirt those days. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't even have time to change into a shirt. Because the hall where the class is a little bit farther away. And, you know, so by the time I get to class, because I go from work to home, change clothes, go to class. Like, there's no time. I just have to deal with it. Arby's does have the meats. They do have the meats. My current Y team is Greninja, Charizard, Emolga, Sylveon, Hawlucha, and Blade. I evolved in level 51 when he learned Sacred Blade. A very solid team. Kind of some unique mons there. You know, not a lot of people rock Emolga on an XY team. That is solid. That is solid. I love seeing Emolga get some love. By the way, guys, like the stream if you haven't already. The goal is 10 likes in the first hour. Let's see if we can't hit it. You guys are freaking awesome for hitting that like button. I do really appreciate it. It's 90, but feels like 96 where I'm at. See where I'm at? It is 95, 96, but it feels like 101. We're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow and I have to bike. Wait a minute. I have to look this up. This is bad. Wait, I just had a realization. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's supposed to storm tomorrow and I have to bike 2.5 miles to class. Oh no. Oh, that is so bad. I'm not going to bed tonight. I'm dreading it. Oh, I'm dreading it. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. You will not catch me running tomorrow. There's no way. I guess at least I'll get to cool off, but I'm so afraid I'm going to, like, slip. I'm going to take the easy route. I'm going to take the route that doesn't involve a driving bridge to class. QB, I will not. It's a skill issue. Oh, no. By the way, good news. Good news. For those who are, who have been on some of the recent streams and have heard the news, kind of what was going on with my class schedule, I got it fixed. All right. Just today, I got put into the one class I need. I just need to pass it. I just need to pass the class, and I think I can do that. So I need to get a B in the class, which I can easily do. I got a C last time just because I was having a lot of issues. I'm in that class now. I got put in. I got accepted. Someone dropped the class literally today, and I just found out before streaming that I got put in. And I'm only going to have to drop one of my comm classes. My professor said she should be able, or my advisor said she should be able to get me dropped out of, or I should be able to stay in all my main comm classes. The only one I'm probably going to have to drop is my, it is literally just an elective comm content creation class, which we're kind of getting the experience from that directly. So I think I'm good. If I get dropped from that class, I think I'll manage. I think YouTube and learning about the algorithm is teaching me enough about content creation to where I feel like I don't need that class, but I do learn some good things in there. You'll learn a lot of concept stuff, that interesting things to think about, I guess. But it's stuff you kind of realize as you go, but then the class makes you more think about. That's at least what the first week and a half has taught me, which is good and all, but, you know, I'd like to stay in that class, but if I have to drop it, it's whatever. The other classes I'll be able to keep, which thank goodness, dude, because it's the other comm classes that I freaking love, and I was, like, devastated when my advisor told me I was going to have to drop them, and luckily I'm not going to have to do that. So that's the update. Thank God. Yeah, it was so nerve-wracking. It really was, Gabby. I am so glad I got that fixed. I'm going to email my advisor today, or probably tomorrow morning, and ask if there's any shot at staying in the class. Because if I do want to stay in the class if I can, but, you know, I don't... If I drop that class, it's whatever. Like, I took that class because I was like, oh, you know, I'm taking all these marketing, communication, digital production classes for my main, you know, thing. Why not take a class to boost my hobby? You know, why not take a class to learn a little more about content, you know? But I was like, if I have to drop it, it's whatever. But yeah, we got that fixed. Thank goodness. Huge relief. My favorite part of Ace Attorney is literally just saying objection. Dude, when I was in middle school, I had a friend. I still consider him a friend. We don't really talk anymore. He moved. And freaking when I did have the chance to see him, I like had a really busy week and it got kind of screwed over. But we don't really talk, but I still consider him a friend. I'm not the type that's like, oh, we haven't talked in years, we're not friends. Like, as long as you're a good person and, you know, our leaving was on good terms, you're always a friend of my heart. But, so a friend of mine, we were friends in middle school. Dude, he loved Ace Attorney. Everything was objection. Objection, objection, every day. If you said something that he mildly disagreed with, or even something that was controversial, it was objection, and it was like, okay, all right. If there's one thing I know about Ace Attorney, it's the phrase objection. Because he said it every freaking day. And it was crazy. But, yeah, every day, every day. He loved that game. He'd be playing on the DS. And, you know, everything I know about Ace Attorney comes from him. And what I know is, like, basically 99% objection. The phrase objection. So, there's that. Yeah, how's everyone doing today besides the heat? I hope everyone's doing well. What's everyone been up to today? Besides fighting through the heat, what have you done that's put you in the heat? Objection. That friend lied. Lied about what? Objection, Hamster. I don't know what he would have lied about. He never actually played a game and just lied because he said so? He definitely didn't lie because I'd see him playing it. He wasn't a liar. He played the game. He played the game. He played the game. I can promise you that. I watched him play it. He would literally... Now, obviously, this was in middle school, so I'm not going to remember what he taught me, you know. I don't remember much. If I didn't play the game, I'm not going to remember. But he would literally tell me about things that happened in the game as he would play it. Like, he played it. He played it. I got new segment. Well, that's good. That's a good thing, Empty. I feel like, did you mention that in a past stream that you were getting them or that you were needing them? I feel like you did. Maybe my memory's blanking, but that's what my memory's telling me. School was a pain, but other than school, today has been fine. Well, that's good. I'm glad today's been good. Yeah. School can do it. I will say, it's days like these. I don't know what grade you're in, Hager, or anyone, but it's days like these where I kind of miss high school. Because, you know, I just walked from one class to the next. I didn't have to go from one hall to the next or whatever. Different type of life. Dang it, solid evidence. Why would anyone lie about playing Ace Attorney? I mean, I guess I knew some pretty wild liars who would lie about really dumb things. But, you know, that just feels like such a weird thing to lie about, a video game that you've played. Like, you know. I don't know. Like Mia Fey. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't. What? What? What do you mean, Ethan? Who is Mia Fey? Or is that a prank name? I'm confused at this point. You did mention it. Okay, Empty. That's what I thought. I thought you had mentioned it, Empty, but I wasn't 100%. Well, I'm glad you got them. I'm glad you were able to get them. That is good. Dude, I should have taken migraine pills before streaming. I'm gonna have the worst migraine tonight, and I need to film a video. This whole day has been a grind. We're gonna get a video out tonight, which I'm very excited for. And it's gonna be really good. So, but holy crap, I am dead. So glad I get to sleep in tomorrow. First class is until 11:30, so I'm like, all right. The person in the tutorial case. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, he probably mentioned that name, and I'm just... Like I said, it's been so long that I'm not going to remember. Like, he moved after 7th grade, so all of my knowledge is prior to 7th grade, and considering I'm a senior in college now, it's like that was just a little bit while ago. That was just a little while ago. I don't speak like I'm in college. My English is not like it, but you know what I mean. Got to go. All right, we'll see you, Hager. I do appreciate you popping in. Or we'll see you later, because I feel like every time you say you got to go, you're back at some point in the stream. But we will see you. Do appreciate you popping in. You have a good rest of your night. If we do see you later, we'll see you later. But if not, we'll see you on the next stream. If you haven't hit that like button, guys, make sure to hit that like button. We need 3 more likes for 10 in the first hour. So y'all are killing it today. Y'all are seriously killing it. It's crazy. Let's see if we can't hit that goal. Maybe we'll hit it before the first half hour mark. I don't know. We might hit it before the half hour. I'm not too sure. Halucha is named Rock Hawk from the character from Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. At some point, I do actually want to play that game. I haven't played it yet, but I would love to. It's just have not gotten to it. How's everyone feeling, like, what, a month or two after the game's release? How's everyone feel about Paper Mario for those who have played it? For those who have played it, what are your thoughts on it? I've heard, like, I haven't really heard any bad things about the game. Like, everything's pretty solid from what I've heard. Everything about the game seems pretty dang solid. I thought that was shiny for a second. I thought that was a shiny. I thought there was some blue. I was like, oh no. Not Garbodor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want Garbodor, but not yet. I want to get Kakuna and then a Garbodor and then a second Kakuna for Beedrill. That'd be like the best possible route map for this. Just so I don't have to really worry about phasing. until we're down to the last one needed. Which is scary because in the Friend Safari, you can like... You can go on some crazy phases on 50-50. You can do some very crazy phases. I think I went like 8 phases for Ninkata. It was bad. It was really bad. Hey, what is up, Mimikyu Thomas? What is up, Thomas? Welcome to the stream. I was dual reading messages. What is up, Thomas? How you doing? Welcome in. New Paper Mario. 1,000-Year Door. See. Very much so. Very much so. It was fun. That's good to hear. Yeah, I've heard it was fun. I've heard so many good things about it. For the Switch. Oh my god, the 3DS is not having a fun day right now. Thank goodness everything else on the layout looks good, because if not, I feel like I'd be toast. I feel like as a creator, I'd be toast because the 3DS is just not wanting to... It's not having a good day. It is not having a good day. It is not having a good day. For everyone who plays Pokemon Go, how you feeling about the Go's news? That's actually going to be the, that's going to be the video I'm filming after. I'm going to talk about the new event, kind of give my thoughts, give the information on it. Kind of sucks that I have to do it at the end of the day, but classes all day. There's not much I can do. There's just not much that I can do, sadly. But I will be filming that tonight and uploading it. I'm actually very excited about it. I'm excited for the news. I am so excited for the starters. Thomas. Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door was originally for the GameCube. Got made for the Switch. Yeah, they've been remade a lot of games. What is the frames per second? Why is it 17? Look at this. Look at that. It dropped to 2. Look at it. You can see my mouse. It's running better than the 3DS itself. Look at this. It dropped to 7 frames per second. Watch this. Watch me move. Watch me move. Look at that. Look at that. What happened to the 3DS? Why are you doing this to me? What is going on? Oh my god, look at it. What is happening? 3DS, what is going on? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna oh no. Hey, what is up, Mr. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna reset it. Hold up. Turn off. Close. It won't close. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, what is up, Pooh? How you doing? All right, I need to restart the, Oh, okay. Wait. I think it's working now. I don't know what that was about. It just started, like, the 3DS started dying on me. I was like, what the heck? Don't do this to me today. Who gaming right now? I'm gaming right now. Y'all didn't know that. I think after stream, if I don't have a headache, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna hop on some. I'm gonna hop on Modern Warfare 3. I was in such a mood to play it last night, but I was like, I gotta get up early for work. I am still mad. They haven't released Yamper in Pokemon Go, so until Yamper is released, hey, this is the event. If there is any, it's probably gonna be out in these 3 months. What is happening? The 3DS just started busting. I was gonna say busting a biscuit, but I was like, you know, I don't know if that's a bad phrase because, you know, I don't know if that's, I don't know. But we fixed it now. This will be the event they release. This is the event they release Pokemon Go, or they release Yamper and Go. Yamper is baby and will be too strong Poke with his ability. They don't have abilities in Pokemon Go, so abilities don't make a difference. You can hit Shedinja with anything you want. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if abilities were in Pokemon Go, dude? Shedinja would be broken. Every team would have to have something for it. Yeah, no, they don't have abilities in Go. Thank goodness. Thank freaking goodness. That would be such a disaster. Playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon right now and going for Regirock at 505 resets. So I wish you the best of luck on your Regirock hunt. You're not even close to your odds yet, so you got a bit. Still got a bit. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I think the Dreepy line is sick. I'm so excited to get Dragapult. Getting the starters is really cool. I'm excited for the Galar starters. I'm definitely probably going to go out on a weekend and just play until I get enough candies to evolve. It's kind of nice because you don't got to worry about them being shiny yet. So it's like, if Shedinja was in Pogo, that would be nasty. Well, it is in Pogo. Shedinja is in Pogo. It's just not the ability. My brother has a shiny Shedinja. Not going to lie, I'm kind of jealous because that's kind of rare. Shadow Primal Groudon would cook. Can you primal the shadow versions? I'm legitimately asking because I've never tried. I guess I could look on my Go right now, but I guess I never thought about it. This seems very broken. No size 16-ounce water bottle. Mew just makes it look big. Yeah, this is just a water bottle. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized that. Screw off. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Oh, you're talking about the ability. Yeah, the ability isn't in the game. You said just Shedinja if Shedinja was in Pogo. Wait a minute. I just realized what who said. Get out of here. You can't get Shedinja and Go? I have it. My brother has a shiny one. He has showed me. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You can get it. Oh, you can't primal or mega evolve. Okay, you're talking about the shadows. Okay. I thought you meant the Shedinja. I was like, what? I have one. Unless I'm going crazy. Okay. Okay, man. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, thank goodness. I was gonna say, that might be a little too busted. Okay. I see what you mean now. I see what you mean. No abilities in Pogo? No, they shouldn't have abilities in Pogo. They absolutely shouldn't. Huge power. Wonder Guard. Be awful. Cool hack Mew. Yeah, I hacked Pokemon Go. I hacked Pokemon Go. Totally possible. Totally possible to hack and go. No, so yeah, I realized. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, because I asked two things. We were talking about Shedinja, and I was like, wait a minute. No. You mean shadows. Yeah, I'd never tried it. I also was really stupid and purified my Kyogre, so... I have a Shadow Groudon I can check. I could have checked, but... Uh-oh, we're dropping frames again. You know what? It's so relieving to say I'm dropping frames on a 3DS and not on the stream, though. It's so relieving to just be like, hey... I don't gotta worry. The stream, I'm not worried about the stream right now, but who's to say I won't later? I don't know. I have no idea. Team Flare is one of my favorite evil team battles. It does have a really good one. Team Flare does have a really good theme. I think I like Plasma a little bit more, though. I like Team Flare. They're probably up there in second, but I think Plasma's is just so nostalgic to me, and I've always loved the theme. It hits so hard every time I play. Oh yeah, I talked to Shadows too, Thomas. They tell me to roast you. I think you have another issue. If you're talking to Shadows, I think you have a different issue. I think you need to not roast me and maybe focus on this. What's ever going on with the roasting, you know, the Shadows. Although taking Shadow Mewtwo for Pocket Tournament could Mega Evolve. Yeah, but different format. To be fair. Makes a, you know. Team Rocket. Team Rocket's theme is okay. Oh, it froze. Alright, actually, you guys want to see something cool? Let me get the shiny. Oh, nope, it fixed it. I was going to say, watch me get the shiny on a freeze. Shadow Lugia hunt someday. Probably not. I don't even have the game, let alone the setup for that. sadly. That's like Plasma and Skull. Team Skulls is nice. I like Team Skull for its uniqueness. Like, it's got a nice beat to it. It's got a really nice beat to it. I have to give them that. Team Rockets is not bad, but it's just okay. Like, I don't know. It's Gen 1. We all love Gen 1 for being Gen 1, but in comparison, I'm like, eh. Jam, when are you gonna catch Shiny Kakuna? Maybe in 10 years, I don't know. Kakuna has not wanted to shine, but at the same time, the hunts for it the streams have been very short, like 2 hours. Talked about your brother about an hour ago. Is he going bald too? Is it hereditary? No, I don't think so. I don't think any of us are. Oh yeah, Jam, how are you? Were you able to resolve the situation with school? Yeah, I assume you might have left earlier for a bit, but I gave a brief explanation, but yeah, I got it all sorted. I was able to be put in the last class that I needed. So I just need to take that class, do good on it. Hopefully not too hard, but and at most only have to drop one comm course. My advisor said that all the other courses should be fine, should be able to get exemptions. I'll only have to really drop one, which it's a class that I'm very fine going without. And my class dropped. Luckily, only one. Only one should have to be dropped. Now, anything can change, but my advisor said I should be able to stay in all my other ones. So, I am very happy about that. The only class that I may have to drop is just a elective communications. Literally an intro to content creation course, which I signed up for it because I was like, oh, cool. Content creation. Kind of nice because you take a bunch of classes for your main job. Why not take one to learn how to boost my hobby? But you know, it... College capacity is an effing myth. Everything is online and they have assistants. I've taken science class over 300 students. Depends on the capacity of the room. Depends on the room. I have been in classes before. In my economics class last year, if you didn't get in the class in time, you had to sit or stand in the back for the entire hour. Not even a joke. I have had classes where I almost wasn't able to find a seat. It depends. Alright, they base it off the room size, because there's also, like, they also have to do it for, like, fire and safety things. So if you're in a giant lecture hall that can fit 300 people, that's one thing, but, you know, they have, like, fire protocols. You can't fill an entire room. I mean, you'd be shocked. Like, even restaurants and stuff, like, some restaurants, even if you go in and you're like, dang, there's, like, no, like, seating in here. Some of them, it's just because, like, the restaurant size makes it to where they can only have so much seating. Like, 20-something. So, it depends how you look at it. Protocols and spacing and, like, seating makes a huge impact. I heard from a reliable source that Jam is in a clown school. Dang. I mean, Mew. I love how the Dark-type gym leader battle music is different and better. So awesome. The Dark-type gym leader. You're playing XY. Is there a Dark-type gym leader in that game? This is a Dark-type gym leader, is that? You might be talking about a different game. I don't know which one, but... Hi, QB. Just hi, QB. As for y'all say hi to each other so late. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of dumb they couldn't squeeze, you know, one student senior in the college. In my college, they have seniors priority to enroll class for the freshmen and sophomores. Yeah, so... To be fair, clowns get paid well. So, kind of what happened was, yeah, the space had already filled up for a week. And, yeah, I had to just basically get lucky. I sent the professor a thing asking if I could get exempted and be put in, and she said she couldn't do it. So I just had to watch to see if anyone dropped, and luckily someone got dropped, and I tried to join in the class, and they said I could. Then they said I couldn't join it, so I had to write and I had to send in an approval thing, and I got accepted. So that's kind of the story of that. Kind of sucks because, you know, week 2 is kind of an awful time to join, but on a good note, it's a class I've taken before, so I kind of, and it's the same professor, so I know the gist of how it works, and grading wise, it's quizzes, exams, and a final project, and I know the final project, so I'm probably just gonna get a head start on that. So, and Galler. I'm not anti-Dynamax. What do you mean? Or the dark type gym leader. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Right? Is that the girl with the Grimmsnarl and she like has a very janky gym because it's just not Dynamax, right? It's been a while. You look in the mirror. You have food stuck in your gap. Looks like a piece of salad. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I did not do everything today to get roasted for my buck teeth. They were gonna cut the stream, guys. See y'all later. Boy Jam signing out. That's freaking crazy. That's awful. If you haven't liked the stream, guys, make sure to hit that like button. We are 1 like away from 10. We are 1 like away from 10. She has older bro. He's... Oh, okay. Gotcha. You have a sister, Marnie. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. It's a, It's been a while since I played Sword Shield. It's been a hot minute. I've never replayed Sword Shield, so I played it once. Excuse me. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to ever do that again. I'm too tired for this. But if you be jealous, see them chompers. Dude, what chompers? I have the best teeth anyone's ever seen. I have the most beautiful straight teeth. It's kind of crazy that y'all think otherwise. It's kind of crazy. Who drinking water right now? I don't know. Y'all complaining about the heat, but you're not drinking water. I don't think you... Here's my hot take, all right? Here's my jam take of the day. If you complain about the heat, but you don't hydrate, you can't complain about the heat. You can't complain about the heat if you're not hydrating. You literally can't. There is no reason to. Hey, what is up, Marvelous? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Piers is a guy who looks gloomy and has black and white hair, GM. Yeah, he is not sticking to my brain. Like I said, been so long since I played Sword Shield, and I kind of rushed through it. Hot dog water. Dude, hot dog water, y'all keep mentioning it. It sounds so disgusting. Xfinity water. No, my water actually is quality. It doesn't let me down. This is Subway water, guys. I filled up my gallon before I left work today. This is Subway water, so... It's very pristine. It's very pristine. Dude. I don't know who baked the cookies today at work, but they look so freaking good, and all I could think about was, dang, dude, I want sweets right now. I gotta wait till my birthday, though. I gotta wait till my birthday to eat sweets. I got less than a month, and then I can have cake. I can do this. It is so perfect, too, because my birthday's on a Friday, and I don't have a race that weekend till the Sunday of, so I can eat cake. I don't gotta eat cake and then race and run a 5K in the morning. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ew. What? Ew. Water? Piers is so unforgettable to me. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. I'll remember him if I see him. Oh, yeah. I kind of remember him. Just a little bit. I have to drink water because I don't want to get... That's exactly right, Gabby. We gotta drink water so we're not dehydrated. Subway water doesn't sound good. So our standout... It's actually so good. Are you kidding me? It's refreshing. Alright. Subway water is actually good water. Jambi on that expensive Subway water. No. I bring my own gallon, so it's free. I bring my own gallon, so it's free. And don't worry. Tastes like ham? Does not taste like ham. That's crazy. Thomas is a sandwich expert, though. Second place to me, of course, because I'm kind of a pro sandwich maker. So he's second, but, you know, so he should know Subway water is luxurious. Hey, what is up, Anna? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. How do y'all say it doesn't sound good? And McDonald's water is supposed to sound good? Yeah, can I get some extra trans fats with my liquid? Who does this guy think he is flexing his water like that? Hold up. Hold up. Y'all think that's flexing? This is flexing. This is flexing, guys. This is pristine hydration. This is pristine. Look at this. Look at all this water. Ow, alright, I'm gonna put all this in the fridge now. I'm gonna put all this back. Alright. Objection hamster, where is impoverished viewers? Speaking of. Seen Thomas sandwich vid? I have. Who my least favorite Sochio characters are the post-game brothers. Oh yeah, everyone hates those characters and I don't know why. Like, I mean, I'm not defending them. I literally don't know why because I rushed the game. I just remember seeing them. I mean, they kind of annoyed me because I just wanted to move on, but... I guess I should have read their dialogue, because maybe I'd know. I mean, they do say on the back of the games that you're supposed to read to know. Who does this guy is flexing his waters like that? Anna drinks all that water in a day. Anna, can you confirm or deny that you drink 4 gallons of water in a day? Can you confirm or deny these allegations, please? I'll ask Anna later for a vitter pic. It's on TikTok. Those guys are so annoying. I mean, they did kind of annoy me, but like I didn't read their dialogue, so I didn't know like what's hateable about them other than them just like getting in the way of me wanting to move on in a game. Every character does that, you know. They all annoy me. And she won't do it, so we can enforce the rules. You know what? Just because I've seen the sandwich and I feel like everyone needs to see that video, I'm making a vocal exception to the self-promotion rule. You can share it, Thomas. You can share the video of the TikTok. Because I feel like everyone needs to see that sandwich because holy crap. It's actually insane. I feel like everyone needs to see that video. This is one exception. Don't everyone go running to me. This is one of those things where I am breaking the I allow one person, I allow everyone rule. Just because I feel like we need to see that sandwich. Everybody needs to see that sandwich. Yo, Mew, did you see the cards I got mail post on Discord? I have not been on Discord today. I got home like 30 minutes before I started streaming, and I showered and I hopped on stream, so I have not seen anything on Discord. Sorry, I was eating a bag of 2-minute Uncle Ben's rice. I drink more than 3 gallons a day. Very rarely 4. I'm still dehydrated, though. Holy moly. That water bill be crazy. He doesn't let me take photos of videos of him eating. I have tried, and he has actually hidden his food from the video. I'll try to find it and share. I'll be right back. Gonna get a snack. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Gabby. We'll see you when you're back. You shouldn't have rushed, Jam. I am very, like, strict about my streaming schedule. Like, if I don't start streaming right or around 7, I just lose my motivation. Like, I can start at 8, and I'm chill with that, but, like, I just like starting earlier. It's an EDS problem, I hear. I need actual electrolytes in my water. I learned that I made to hide myself drinking too much water. That is interesting. Vitamin water, maybe. I mean, I know I make a lot of things about vitamin water, but vitamin water is genuinely like a great water if you're looking for electrolytes. It's got vitamins. It's got good minerals. They have different flavors, offer different supplements, so you have immune system ones, you have gut health ones, you have you know, you have a lot of good different ones. Tom said he wants a video he can pay for a sandwich for the fat man. By the looks of that sandwich, I think I'm good. I know the cost of Subway sandwiches. I probably shouldn't buy that sandwich. Subway sandwiches are expensive enough. I did get one Disney card. Looks like Simba from Lion King. Just a random Disney card in a bunch. Makes sense. Makes sense. Checks out. Checks out. Thomas the Sandwich God. You know what, Thomas? One day, you need to try a Subway sandwich with all the meat on it. And don't ask me for the price. I don't even want to know. It's probably really expensive, though. Liquid IV is recommended for EDS. There's one thing we can easily do is a teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of salt. That's how my parents made yucky electrolytes and forced me to drink them when I was a kid. I'll probably make it better. Just add a pinch of salt to tea. Salt, I'd imagine, does make a big difference. Never mind, I did get a jam dozo. That's sad. That's sad. Even engaging in that discussion, it's saddening. Breaks me. Shiny Jam Quest is disgusting. At what point are you done? Or not even just Shiny Jam Quest, a Jam Binder. Mew has the meats. See, if you're going to order a Subway sandwich, follow the meat on it, you got to do the Beast as your baseline. Fat Melon sandwich, you find out ways to pay for it. I don't know the price of it. I think it'd be over like $26. I don't know. We have the Beast now, which is like a $15 sandwich. So that's already 5 of our meats on there, but you still got to add, what, all 3 chickens? All 3 of the chickens, you got to add bacon, steak, actually, I don't know, tuna. Start a fundraiser for it, and you got to do. I'll start a GoFundMe to buy the ultimate sandwich. The ultimate all-meat sandwich. I have tried it. I have actually tried, guys, an all-meat sandwich. because a long time ago, one of my older coworkers, he doesn't work there anymore, but not older as in like he's old, he's like a year older than me, but he was doing drive and they said, I want a sandwich, a BMT with all the meats on it, like, you know, pepperoni, salami, ham. All he heard was, I want a sandwich with all the meat on it, and he didn't question it. He literally made a sandwich with all the meat on it, and I was ringing him up. And I got to, when she came to the window, I was like, there's no way. Because at first I thought it was going to be some teens as like a joke. But it was just a casual person just doing their own business. And I was like, okay, so you said you want all the meats on the sandwich? And she was like, yeah, BMT with all the meats. And I was like, BMT, there you go. So I did try the sandwich. We did cut it up into bits. And I did try, so I have tried a Subway sandwich with all the meat on it. I gotta tell you, it doesn't taste that bad until you get to the tuna. Once I got to the tuna, it was abysmal. Oh, there's our 3DS acting up again. All right. Oh, back up. Let's back up. That's fine. But yeah, like, I mean, if you like tuna, it might be a good sandwich. But I mean, I'm not like a picky eater. So like, I can eat any of the meats and be fine. But tuna is just too much. Tuna is just too freaking much. I think it would have been so funny if I hadn't asked and I just rung her up. And I'm like, okay, your total's going to be like 35 something. Like, I got to 26 bucks before I questioned her. Like, I was putting it in the POS as she was driving up, and I was like, you know, I was like, there's no way she ordered this. There's no freaking way. There's actually no freaking way. She shares you her Sammy. Who what? Who shares who their sandwich? Who's sharing sandwiches? The link didn't go through. I don't see on screen. The accounts might have gotten flagged. If you shared it, don't share it on the YouTube. Share it on the Discord after I'm finished streaming, I guess. That'd probably be the best. Like, just probably wait till I'm done streaming, then share it. Okay, I'm back with my bowl of fruit. Well, there you go. There you go. Bowl of fruit. Look at that healthy eating. Look at that healthy eating. I'm about to go grab an apple. I'm so hungry. All I've eaten today is a 6-inch Subway sandwich. That's it. I think I've burnt like 1,200 calories in just what I logged on my watch, but my watch hasn't logged everything, so... I need food. I'm on a calorie deficit right now. I'm on a whole calorie deficit. It's bad. I need food. I'm hungry. I think I burnt over 2,000 calories today. 1,200. Actually closer to 1,300. Yeah. I'm hungry now. I shouldn't have brought up sandwiches. I'm about to have a sandwich after this, dude. I'm about to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat actually, but I'm freaking hungry. So foot long with all the meat only. I will see how much it costs here, and I can message you the total. Dude, I could find out right now. Let's find out. Let's find out how much a Subway sandwich for all the meats costs. I have the Subway app. Let's see how much it costs here. Do it on the app. Can I give you some advice? Thomas, don't go to a Subway and ask that. It would be so annoying to put in the system. We have to individually put all the meats in there. It'd be so annoying. And then, at least at our store, when we take that off, it sends a notification to the office, so the office sees what we're doing, and it's like, wait a minute. Why did this person do that? Don't do that to them. Don't do that to them. Coming from a Subway employee, don't make him do that. Don't make him do that. Where's my Subway app? I used to have the Subway app. All right, let's find out. Let's find out how much a Subway sandwich for all the meats costs. I can do that right now. It's a platter of melons, pineapples, grapes, blueberries. That actually sounds so good. Wait a minute. Gabby eating healthy. Look at Gabby. Common Gabby W. I can 4 quarts of homemade healthy marinara sauce. Only 7 quarts fit my care, so we had the last quart. And today, the other 7 watered bathed for 2 hours. Add a red peppers and Costco box for arugula for extra nutrition. You don't even taste the green. It tastes like regular pasta sauce. Dude, this all sounds so good. Y'all are making me so hungry. Hold up. Y'all are making me so freaking hungry. All right. Let's see how much it costs. Let's see how much it would cost. So let's try to find the cheapest option. American Canadian price. That's fair. That's fair. Well, you can convert. Make sure it's a Canadian. I can just convert. I can just convert the price. All right. I can just convert it. It doesn't even fully matter anyway because franchises pick their own prices. So don't get Jim fired, Thomas. So it doesn't even matter. This is only for my franchise, for the franchise I work at. All right. So the cheapest way to go about this, I need to pick the Beast. The Beast has 5 meats on it. The Beast has 5 meats, so that's the cheapest way to go about it because it already has 5 meats. Make it a combo. No thanks. No, don't add to bag. Sorry, guys. Sweet, my Japanese aircut from 151 also came in. No, I want to customize it and put all the meats on it. Gosh dang it. No, our prices are different as well. No, I know what you mean. You guys, yeah, I know. I mean, every franchise has different prices. Like even in America, the cost of our footlongs are going to be different than the next state over or even just 2 hours down. But I see what you mean. I can convert just my franchise to Canadian and see you guys. All right. Like, I can, yeah. All right. All right, let's try some stuff. Here we go. So let's add pepperoni to, all right, that's the meats that are on it. I believe you could work for Subway for another 30 years. I better get like a good man. I better become a manager at that point. How do you add meats on the app? Let me see this. All right, here we go. Let me add bacon. That's $4 here just for the bacon, by the way. No more capricola. It's $19.29 with me just adding. Where do I add meats? I don't know. It won't let me add meats on the app for some reason. Was it named after Thomas? I've always loved eating healthy. That kid, my sandwich is a flatbread, chicken strips, provolone, toasted pickles, and black olives. It's a good sandwich, though. All right, so it seems like I'm not able to add it on the app. Hopefully more in the manager after 30 years, GMO. Yeah, if I'm working there for 30 years, I better be like a, Here we go. It won't let me add more meat, which is so weird. You could do it in the store. Hey, what is up, Paul? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. Nah, man, I'll go to the new guy. I don't think I'll be working at Subway in 30 years. I'd hope not. I love Subway. I love the people, but it's not my future occupation. Even they will tell you. You know. Shiny Nimble. Nice. Yeah, we did get it yesterday, Paul. We got the Nimble. So I can't add more meat to it for some reason. But it's $20 just to add bacon. The Beast add bacon is $20. Just for that alone. It already has pepperoni on it. I stuffed my Sammy's with extra veggies and a black hole of olives. I always add extra veggies to mine. It's just good. Mew will be the guy outside in the Sammy costume. You know what? I don't think I'll be doing that either. I don't think I'll be doing that. Yeah, I can't add more meat, which is so weird. Usually you can add extra meats. Let me just do a custom sandwich. Let me do a build your own and see. Maybe it's just because it's a series sandwich, so... Can I just click a build your own? Alright. I'm going to figure this out. Alright, so the cheapest way to do a build your own with that would probably be the, Oh, man, they all have singular meats. We'll just do ham. We'll just do ham. No thanks. Let me edit this. Can I add more meat to it? I can't add meat to this either? I don't know. I can't figure it out. It won't let me do it on the app. I guess if you want one of all the meats, you have to order it in the store. Ask me about... No. No, 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 no. All right. So I unfortunately cannot figure out how much a sandwich with all the meats will cost on it. But I can tell you it's going to be over $30. You can build your own, force me to select one of the regular sandwiches. We don't have the Beast as an option. That's interesting that you guys don't have the Beast. Jam giving $100 Subway advice. All right, guys. I know the tips and tricks to Subway. I know the tips and tricks. Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't let me do it. Well, yeah, when you do build your own, you have to do like a base meat. But even then, like, because build your own is just, hey, here's the meat on it. And then you can select whatever veggies without. Really, let's be honest, every sandwich is a build your own. All right. You can customize series sandwiches whatever way you want. The only thing that'll cost you more is add-ons like avocado, bacon, mozzarella, which you don't even have anymore. Interesting that you guys know the Beast in Canada. It's a half pound of meat on a foot long. It's turkey. It's a Subway Club and a BMT mixed together. It's turkey, ham, roast beef, pepperoni, salami. Also, I'm back from the shower. Welcome back, Ethan. Welcome back. Oh yeah, I got shiny larva and Bagon today. Well, congrats on those shinies. Taking advantage of the event. Very smart, very smart. I still haven't done anything for it, and it's not good on my end. Like, why wouldn't they let us add every meat on the app? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Maybe take your business instead. I can tell you, in the past, I was going to ring it up, and it was roughly $26 for a 6-inch. I still had a few more meats to add. So, probably going to be like a $40-something sub if you're doing a foot long. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could probably do the math right now. Like, I know how much an add-on costs, but... You know... Some moose meat on that, and it would be my dream sandwich. Well, hey, there's your solution, who? But go to Subway, order a Beast. If you have your own moose meat, if you do hunting, there you go. There you go, Jam. Working at Subway goes to see the Sammy. Y'all think I don't eat sandwiches at other places? I've had Jimmy John's while working at Subway. You got to switch things up a little bit. But then I didn't really go back because it was $15 for a beach club, and that's a horrible deal in my opinion. Like, why would I buy a beach club at Jimmy John's when I can get avocado on my sandwich for like I can get that for like $11-12 a Subway, which is still expensive, but it's better, and I can add as much veggies as I want, whereas a beach club I think has just lettuce and cucumber on it. Not worth it. Not worth it at Jimmy John's. So their Italian subs are pretty good. Jimmy John's Italian subs are good. Payback for my Chevy Sonic. Beat up the moose. There you go. I want to get in that revenge. Boycott Subway. I'm not going to boycott Subway. No, I'm not advocating people to boycott Subway. Y'all are going to get me fired. Wait a minute. It's going to be like that episode of SpongeBob. The Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there. Jimmy Jones. Also, Jam and a Subway spy giving in for the FBI. Let me tell you guys, your Subway might be lying to you. I have a friend who he sent me almost like a Karen snap ranting about his bad experience at a Subway 2 hours away from mine because they told him the spicy Italian didn't exist. And it does. It's just renamed to the Hot Shot. Subway employees be misinforming, dude. You know? It's just... Sometimes you're going to be misinformed at Subway, and it's just the way the world works. I mean... We still have all the subs we did before. Also, Subway's doing like a $6.99 footlong deal on the app or something right now, and I hate it. Because people go into the store thinking that's how it works, and then they get mad at us because we can't ring it up. Didn't catch any moose or carabao, but a family friend gave us a back leg and some ribs. Well, that's something. That is something then. Hey, what is up, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I like garlic. Dude, garlic aioli is so good. You can buy it at the store now. At least in our Walmarts, you can buy it. And I need to. I want to try it on a chicken sandwich. I used to put ranch on my subs, and now I put garlic aioli on, and I can't go back. Like, ranch is good. I'm not dogging on ranch. I still like ranch, but why would I put ranch on my sandwich when garlic aioli is right there? I'm craving moose tongue in my soup. I have never had moose before. I've had deer. I tried deer for the first time. It's not bad. They would still pay the $6, but pick up in store. Well, see, what I'm saying is, like, yeah, you can order, go to the store, order it online, and we'll make it. Like, like, a guy came in today. Like, one thing I want to understand is, why do people feel the need to make smart alecky remarks to an employee? Like, why do you feel the need to speak your mind, like, you know, to us, as if it makes any difference to us? Like, today, a dude came in, and he asked me, he was like, you guys have deals on footlongs? And I told him, I was like, no, just in the app. And he's like, oh, you have to order on the app. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, screw that. I'm not paying for a sandwich if I can get it for half off. I'm like, okay. And then he never ordered. Like, okay, so get it half off. Hey, Kakuna! There we go. There we go. We got the Kakuna. Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. What is up, PK? Welcome to the stream. Let's get the shiny hype in the chat. It's finally here. It's finally here. Oh. What was that empty? When am I going to get Kakuna? I guess we're going to get tonight. Oh, such a good shiny. All right, let's sleep powder it. Let's put this guy to sleep. Oh, okay. There we go. Jam Kuna. All right, I need to pick a Pokeball. Nest Ball kind of fits this guy. Let's go Nest Ball. Name it Footlong. Oh my goodness. Critical Capture. If I was naming stuff in the living decks, absolutely. Critical Capture and I didn't catch it. That is such bull. Slow cooked to better the beast. Guys, can we get some shiny hype in the chat? Let's get some shiny. Stop waking yourself up. I know it's not guaranteed. I know it's a dice roll. There we go. GMW the beast. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy we got Kakuna. This thing was needed. I'm so happy to have this thing for the living decks. It's not catching. This thing's being a butthole. Holy moly. Finally. After so long. Our plan is coming into, yeah, our plan works now. Because if we get Beedrill next, we move on. But we get Gardevoir. It's still something new. Look at that. Shiny Kakuna. Shiny freaking Kakuna, guys. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Okay, let's save because I am so worried about failing this guy. All right. Let's show him. Let's show Kakuna. We'll show him in battle, but let's show him on the 2 frames per second screen. Where is it? Where's the 3DS? Which one is it? Which one does it? That's the Switch. I'm being dumb. There it is. Look at it. Look at it. He just freezes. Oh, it's Rash, by the way. It's an awful nature. Look at him. He's trying his best. But we did not fail it. We did not fail. Look at him. He's trying his best to move, but he's struggling. Okay. Yeah, that's not the best representation. All right. Okay, you can go back to normal now. All right. Let's show this guy off in battle. Oh, I'm so happy to have him. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Welcome to the party, Shiny Kakuna. Back-to-back shinies? No. All right, we got regular Garbodor. And there it is. Shiny Kakuna. Look at him. He looks so good. He's so huge. Holy crap. He is freaking huge. Garbodor tried to swallow us. Throw him off another encounter. I freaking love that shiny. There's a regular Kakuna. There's regular Kakuna and shiny freaking Kakuna. Look at that shiny. Look at that shine. Look at that sparkle. All right, let's update the layout. He's gonna harden. It's fine. Can I run away? Why don't we have the beast in Subway in Canada? Yeah, I have no idea why you don't. I'm gonna save again. I do not know why you guys don't have the beast. That is super weird. All right, let's update the layout. I hit Mr. Who? Objection and take that. All these characters I don't know. I'll save again just because Oddish is in front. All right, cool. All right, let's update the layout. Our previous shiny Nimble. You served your work. You no longer need to be there. Although I did like having you because you were a very cool shiny. All right. And now we are no longer hunting for Kakuna, but the next step in the evolution process. It is time to go for Beedrill. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited for Beedrill. I'm so excited for Beedrill. We can update the Living Dex for all you Solosis fans. Every add-on to the Living Dex is one step closer to that 200 by April deal, so... If we have 200 in the Living Dex by April, I will change my brand, my YouTube brand to Solosis for one day in April. Whatever day I'm streaming. So I don't know what day April 1st lands on in the week. So if, like, say April 1st is, like, on a whatever day if I work or something, or a Friday and I can't stream because I have to race in the morning, we'll do it Saturday just so you guys get the full enjoyment. So if I can't stream on April 1st, I'm not going to do it on April 1st. We'll do it the next convenient day. So, because obviously I need a live stream. I have to live stream for the Solosis brand day. Not looking forward to it. Like what? I remember eating the Great Canadian Combo back in the day. Probably a limited time offer. How can you have the great? What is the Great Canadian Combo? Why we don't have that? We don't have a Great Canadian Combo. At least it's not named that here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Very, very confused. Oh, I'm so happy to have Beedrill in that Pokemon. Look at Beedrill. He looks so good. He looks so freaking good. What? Watch his jam is choosing April 1st those brand days so we can tell Saul is an elaborate April Fool's plan. Well, yeah, you all agree. Actually, it's not even me. You guys agreed, actually, Thomas. It was the viewers who said that on April 1st, if I get 200 in the Shiny Living Dex by April 1st, I have to brand my channel to be Solosis for a day. And I have to do a Solosis live stream where I shiny on Solosis, and I have to pretend as if it's my favorite. I have to gaslight myself into it being my favorite Pokemon for a day. If it's April 1st, 2025, it's on a Tuesday. I check the calendar. All right. It should be doable then. Should be doable enough. All right. Obviously, I don't know. I mean, I could have a class at like 8 o'clock that night. I don't know. I don't know what my spring semester is going to be, but... It was a Baconator poutine salad softy drink. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that. Not in my franchise, at least. Not the franchise I work at. We don't have that. I'd never even heard of that till now. And Subway has some weird things, but we don't have that. Alright, so ideally, I would like to get a Garbodor next. And it would actually be my second Pokemon in the Living Dex, sadly enough. But, it'd be a Pokemon. It'll be my second Unova Pokemon in the Living Dex, I mean. Unova's not looking good. It's not looking good for recap video tomorrow. It's not at all. Kind of nuts. Oh, at Wendy's. Oh, I was like, a Baconator? When was Wendy's even brought up? Oh, at Wendy's. I told Mr. Rich, I was like, we don't have a Baconator equivalent. What? I mean, I could believe it. I thought you just meant like a bacon sandwich, and maybe in Canada you guys called it Baconator. I don't know, but I do not remember this. If that's the case, I'll be sure to mark down because I got. Yeah, no, it was. You might not have been here. It was on a live stream. Someone brought up that on April 1st I should brand my channel like Solosis, and I was like, all right, you guys give me a semi-doable but difficult goal to hit, and we'll do it. And the chat unanimously agreed that if we hit 200 in the living decks by April, then I will have to do it, which is about kind of the map we're on. It depends. I mean, if you object Phoenix right on your case, you're either cooked or good. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to go get some migraine pills. Hold up, because I'm going to need to take some for tonight. Because holy crap, I am like... Holy moly. Then W chat. W chat for that. Yeah, they agreed 200. Which I think we're running a little behind on that because tomorrow is the 6-month mark for the living decks and we're at 74. We might have 75 now, who knows? Another thing to consider is once I start doing legendary shiny hunts, that's probably going to slow down the decks a little bit. So I don't know. Good luck with the hunts then. Just saw the craziest thing on Facebook. A mushroom called Dead Man's Fingers. When I saw the picture, I thought it was a crime scene photo or something. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, it's a very weird. I have seen that. They are very weird, yes. Got 6 badges now on my Y game. There you go, Mimikyu. Catching up. I think with your team, you're going to be very good. I doubt you'll have 200. Maybe very close, like 1 or 2 off. But I don't think you get to. It depends, Gabby. Like, the luck, I mean, the luck makes all the difference. Like, we had 8 shinies one night on one stream alone just from Scarlet Violet. One night, 8 shinies. So, it's really not far-fetched to say that between April, we might have 1 or 2 more streams where that happens, plus all the egg shinies we'll get in the, Let's Go Pikachu streams where we've had like 3 or 4 shinies. Like, it's not really that much of a stretch to say we can get 200 by April. It's honestly, I think it's doable, which is why I said hard but doable. It's possible. Like, we just have to wait and see. I still have to play Pokemon X. You should. XY are good games. I think XY are underrated. I mean, if you have the option, play Oros, but XY is Kalos as a region, I think it's overhated. Maybe that's just because I think the generation in itself was amazing. But I don't know. True. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, we'd be at 75 if I didn't fail that stupid, like, Tatsugiri. And then you also have to consider that last stream we had 4 shinies. It's just that 3 of them were repeats. So it all depends. Like, we could have been at almost 80 today. We could have been at 77. That'd be 77 right now if the 3 we got weren't freaking repeats. But it all just depends. It just varies. So who knows? Luck makes all the difference. Obviously, I'm not going to try to not get 200 by April just to not do a Solosis day because obviously I want to get through the living deck. So 200 by then would be kind of nice, but we will see. We'll see. I played X first. XY were solid games to get into the franchise. I think if there was any region to get into the Pokemon franchise, XY was it. They are solid games to that. We're also going to be doing horde hunting too. Down the line, I want to start doing horde hunts, which we'll probably breeze through some shinies doing that as well. Like, Oros, I really want to do some horde hunts because I don't have, like, any Hoenn Pokemon. Ah, we're dropping frames. As usual, I'm going to go on my little tangent while our frames are dropping. If you ever want to be a content creator, do not ever get Xfinity. They are awful. Do not ever get them. Your streams will crash. It does not matter how good your Wi-Fi is. Your streams will crash. They will, you will struggle. Don't get Xfinity if you want to be a content creator. Get Xfinity if you want to scroll through Facebook and like the minion memes your mom sends you. But don't get Xfinity if you ever want to get into content creation because you will get screwed over big time. That's my advice. The frames are fixed now, so the quality might look like crap for a second, but I love Calls as a region, but I find the gameplay a little boring, but my first games were Oros. Oros were solid games to start. Dude, early game bonuses or mystery gifts are not going to get better after Shiny Beldum. That Shiny Beldum was peak. Wish they'd do something like that again. To Mount Sapphire, Hunt Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I thought you had a Hunt and Regirock in those games, or did I mishear? I guess I misheard. XY is basically why I like Greninja, Hoopa, and Xerneas. Dude, can we talk about the hype? Alright, one thing that really saddens me that we don't really have anymore are the locked time wall legends. Like, you know, like Hoopa, Volcanion, and like Deontay. It was so cool to find those just from hacking the game. Like, it was so neat because it was so cool when you saw them. It was like, maybe it was just me, but like, dude, when I would play and I would see a Hoopa or a Volcanion in a trade, I'd be like, oh, yo! And it was so hype when they'd be released because you already had the hype from the Pokemon. It's like DLC doesn't do that because, like, we didn't know Pecharunt existed yet. I mean, we did, but a little too late. Like, it'd be nice to know about those Pokemon. Like, I wish they would code those Pokemon into the game before they officially release them. So, like, we could learn about them and then build hype. Like, holy crap, what is it? And it builds mystery. It's like, what is this mystery Pokemon Terapagos? You know, or like when Oros came out, we knew those were the Hoopa rings, but it was so cool to see them because it was like, it's like, holy crap, this is cool. Like, I wish they'd do that. I wish they'd do that more often. Like, shiny locks don't bring that hype enough. They more make people mad, but you know, like mythicals, early coded mythicals put behind a time wall. No, those are sick. Those are sick. Oh, my team also has Mons I love too. Seriously, how could I pass up on Emolga? It's a flying squirrel. Then my Deblade, who also evolved once guitar levels. Ghost, my team, love HF. You gotta have a ghost on your team. It's not a Mimikyu fan team if there's not a ghost. Absolutely agree with that. Like, dude, I've mentioned this so many times on stream, and I will mention it again because it is one of my happiest memories playing Pokemon. Was the night the Hoopa movie released in Japan, and everyone was blowing up Miiverse trying to get a Hoopa. We were all waiting. We were sitting ducks. And it was so hype. It was so hype. And I wish we could go back to something like that. You know, it also helped that the Switch or the 3DS was a very social platform, which I feel like the 3DS is a social platform that I feel like the Switch is lacking on. Be like Mew, connect to Subway's Wi-Fi. I do have my Subway's Wi-Fi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My brother had Mega Ruby and I had Alpha Sapphire. It took forever to complete my Dex in Alpha. It was the first game I ever completed a Pokedex in. It took a while, but it was worth it. Being stuck on a surgery recovery in bed for almost a month with little getting up, you know, helped. But my computer started steaming, and I was scared too. But I see we got the. Well, I'm glad your computer's working now. But yes, we did get the Hoopa, Paul. We did get the Hoopa. Luckily, we managed to get it, so we are ready to get Beedrill. And once we get Beedrill, we'll have both the main bugs for Kanto, which will be nice. Hoopa. Like, I'm telling you, it was so hype. You had to be there. Like, I can't. Like, everyone was on Miiverse. Like, dude, any second now, any second, people are going to be going in the theater and getting their Hoopa codes. And then it became a huge debacle because, you know, the hack check was around. So everyone, all these people with power saves were like, oh, I'm just going to use the fake Wonder Card Hoopa. And once it's released, my Hoopa is going to trade. And everyone with power saves started going into a frenzy. Because it was impossible to gen that Hoopa. It was impossible to gen a movie Hoopa. You had to at best clone it. So, somehow, I don't remember how, I was on the trade queue and I got a Hoopa the next morning. A literal movie Hoopa. Now, it was impossible to gen at the time. It wasn't on PKSM. It wasn't updated in PK Hex. It wasn't in power saves, obviously. Like, someone just traded me one. And I don't remember how. It was probably cloned. Didn't care at the time. Still wouldn't, but someone traded me one. And I traded it to a dude with power saves. And he cloned me a whole box of movie Hoopas. And I traded those things for all the coolest shinies. You got a shiny Reshiram? Give it to me. You got a shiny Scizor? Give it to me. Like, I just went crazy. Like, it was so awesome. It was just such a time to be around. It really was. It was just so nice. Like, I hope on the Switch too. I hope they bring back social platforms like a Miiverse equivalent. They need to. The Switch lacks in that so much. Like, that's one thing that the Switch just does not do better. Moondex is the first game which I completed Dex. Oh yeah, because they got rid of the national Dex. They made it a little easier. Kind of nice. I kind of like that the game didn't have a national Dex, but you still had every Pokemon. That was kind of neat. Also, since you are a spy from Subway, please tell us, Subway malevolent corporation intending to destroy the world, or is it just sandwich shop, don't bring your pterodactyl lizards? For legal reasons, I'm going to say the second option. For legal reasons. Honestly, these streams, I don't know, but these streams make me feel so much better. Especially if what I'm going through right now. Well, I'm glad these streams make you feel better, Gabby. That is my literal goal with streaming, is I want to create... You guys know I am very strong on social life in games. And I talk about it all the time on my streams, that there's nothing I love or want more than us to have a positive community. So I'm glad. I'm honestly really glad, Gabby, that these streams help you. That's literally the goal. That's the whole goal of streaming. It ain't about the game. It ain't about the game. It's about the community we build. And I'm happy to hear that, Gabby. And I'm happy to have you, Gabby. I'm really happy you come on streams. We love seeing you. We love talking to you. I got a random hoop off GTS, and I don't know if it was hacked, but Jam, you know, I lost a card to the hoopa because I talked about... I do remember we talked about before, yeah. Any mythical you get on GTS is hacked or modified because event ribbons couldn't trade. My uncle has a movie hoopa. Getting one at the time was just insane. We definitely need achievements on the next Switch console. Achievements would be cool. I just want them to build a more social structure. Like, I wish they had like something to download on like the shop or whatever, where you could talk with people about games. Like Pokemon groups. Like, Miiverse was so good. Like, Miiverse was amazing. Yeah, it had its flaws. We know. But it was really good for talking to people and engaging with the community. Like, you could trade with people. You could, you know. You could trade with people and, like, you could meet people in the community. And it was a great platform. I'll be honest and call me old-timey, but, you know, now we got to do, like, Facebook trade groups and stuff. Because, like, I feel like that's the only thing even semi-close. Because I used those too back in the days of XY, and I still do. They're still great. They are still great. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, kind of like, you know, how, I mean, a business is going to reflect the internal structure. I feel like the console represents the internal structure as well. Like, you know, if the Switch isn't directly engaging people to be communicative with each other, obviously the game communities aren't going to either. So they need to do something about that. Knowing Nintendo the world now, I don't think they think it's safe to do that there, considering their average audience. But I mean, like, dude, there's little kids on COD platforms, you know, and obviously your intended audience, you have to consider too that your intended audience isn't going to be the same as your actual audience, you know, your real audience. So if they implement it pre-block Verlicify, no, trust me, he wouldn't get through. Nobody would accept him on it, so it's fine. I'm happy we steered away from the sandwich talk. We always swap subjects on stream. Me an objection moment. Like, I mean, I think Nintendo also has to realize, like, I mean, you can build a safe platform. Like, you know, the social aspect thing you want. Like, you can build a safe platform, you know? Like, you don't have to... You know, you can build a safe platform and not, you know... Like, you can add security implements to it. Like, they did it on Miiverse, and I would argue the 3DS was a lot more child-based than the Switch. I think a lot more adults are on the Switch than not, especially with online. Like, you also have to consider now that you have to pay for online, which this would obviously fall under that, which I would actually promote that for exactly what you said, Paul, security. Like, not as much kids have an online account. Like, I would argue most of the people who I have seen talk about online and how they don't have one are kids. I was actually once that kid. I came to wish you good luck, but I got to go, so bye. All right, we'll see you, Coconut. I do appreciate you popping in, but we will see ya, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Hopefully, you'll see you in the next stream. I'm gonna be a little sad once I move back home and go back to work. I won't be able to watch streams on Friday, and I will be late on Saturday due to my schedule. That's all good, Gabby. No worries at all. If it makes you feel any better, Friday isn't on my regular stream schedule. When I stream Fridays, it's more of just like, hey, I have a little bit of spare time. I probably won't even be able to stream this Friday. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. But Friday, I don't stream every Friday, so if that makes you feel a little better about it. And Saturdays, that's completely okay. We still got all the week. What game do I add to my DSi? I mean, you can add basically any game that can run on it, so that's hard to say. I don't like the online payment thing. It really restricts people like Thomas who has 3 days. Oh no, I'm not defending the online thing. I've said it numerous times, like on live, that I don't agree at all with online making people pay for online on gaming consoles. I don't agree with that at all. I like that Nintendo did 20 a year because you can bet I'm not paying 60 a year for Steam or like a PlayStation one, especially when most of the games are on Steam or something, whereas Nintendo's more its own thing. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna have it, you might as well add things that benefit from it. And I think that if you're gonna make people pay for online, a social platform on the Switch benefits from that because it's going to be more catered to adults who actually like buy it more than kids. Like, that's all I'm saying. I don't agree with them doing it, but if you're going to do it, make benefits to it. Like that. I think that's a benefit. But no, I have said it on stream multiple times that I think it is stupid that they make you pay for it. You know? But if you're going to make us pay for it, you know, give us a social platform that's going to be more catered to the 18 and ups, because we're going to be, you know, and I don't mean like adding, you know, NSFW, but like, you know what I mean? Like, don't worry if add a social platform and don't worry as much like, oh no, kids are going to be on here in danger, because not as much kids are going to be on it. Yeah, Fridays tend to be super busy where I work, so that makes it feel a little better. It depends, like 8 out of 10 times. Yeah, that's honestly where I'm about at. Like, I don't stream every Friday. I still don't have the time to. Well, it's not that I'm actually, funnily enough, Friday is my most free day because I only have one class. But it's also the day where I go to bed early because I race every single morning. So I'm usually getting up at like 6 a.m. to travel out an hour and then run a race. So we need a social platform. We had it for free throughout the DS era, or else next Y even have voice chat. Yeah, I will say I never use voice chat. I thought I just too many cringy kind of people on there when I would do it, and like I was a kid myself, so I was like, oh no. Dude, I think it's so funny. I gotta tell you guys, I think it's so funny that when me and my brother were kids, we would be voice chatting with people on our games, and we wouldn't say anything. But when I lended my little cousin, when I lived at home, like I was already in college at this point, I lended my little cousin my Switch, and my mom took it away from him because he was chatting with people online. And she came into my room and gave my Switch back, and I was like, all right, I mean, I'll take it, but like I thought it was so funny that he got it taken away. And I was like, dude, me and my brother always talked to people when we were kids. We probably just said it's people we knew from school, and that wasn't true at all. But for years, I only class on Tuesday and Thursday during the winter term only. Unfortunately, still loved it. Yeah, back when I was in like, when I went to community college, they did 8-week courses. And it was kind of nice because like you would do like, you'd only be in like 2 or 3 courses at a time. But they were like longer. So like now that I'm in university, I go to classes for like 50 minutes to an hour 15. Whereas at the time, I was only in 2 to 3 classes at a time for like 50 minutes. So there were some days where there were some semesters where I only streamed 2 days a week, or I only had class 2 days a week. Now it's like I have class every single day, and I'm like, holy moly. Holy moly guacatole. It's kind of nuts. I had a fun course load, all 5 courses back to back on Tuesday and Thursday, 90-minute classes instead of 60 minutes for 6 minutes. No lunch break, no break, nothing. That'd be kind of nuts. My classes right now are like, I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm thinking about just dropping the content creation course off my schedule, because it's like, I'm going to message my advisor tomorrow before the class starts, and I'm going to see if there's any shot or if I should just drop it now that I'm enrolled. I'm going to send her an email tomorrow, but like, I have to write a paper for the class. And it's not a hard paper. Like, it's a 2-page paper, but I know exactly what I'm going to write. I haven't started it yet. It's due tomorrow night. But I know like exactly what I'm going to write. Like, I'm very confident in it. Like, I'm basically just saying my project for the semester, and I know exactly what I want to do. But like, I also don't want to write that paper if I'm just going to be dropped from the class. Like, I'm thinking, like, do I drop the class or do I not? Because, like, I'm already a full-time student without it now that I have the other class. But, like, it's kind of like, do I want to take it? Do I want to drop it? Do I not? And if I don't drop it, I'm going to have, like, 4 hours in between classes. It would be kind of nice because I could take my first class of the day, go run, take my second class, and then I don't got to worry about it. I don't know. That's 8 to 5 on Tuesday, Thursday, and no class any other day. I spent Friday through Monday doing homework and took Wednesdays off. Solid, though. It's a solid schedule. Slams table. Objection. I'm not going to hit my table harder than that because it's a very hard table, and that alone hurt. So, will it help your credit requirements? No. Like, this class I'm in, so I have 5 comm classes right now that I'm in. The class that I may have to drop, the one that my advisor said probably won't be able to stay in, has little to nothing on my requirements. It's literally an intro to content creation course. The only reason I signed up for it is because, I mean, it would technically help in getting a comm credit, but you know, it's like, I signed up for it as I was like, okay, it's more of like, okay, I'm going to learn more about being a content creator. Whereas my other classes are like public relations. Okay, I'm going to learn about when I'm doing, you know, if I'm actually doing work in marketing, I'm going to learn about engaging with the public, and I'm going to learn about that field. Oh, I did not mean to hit my mic. My other class is integrated marketing and communications. Okay, I'm literally learning how to be a I'm learning, you know, how do I actually engage my marketing and make it based with the public without it being directly PR. Really good stuff for my actual job. And then there's content creation, which, as Anna just said, I'm kind of doing right now. Like, you could maybe even teach the course, dude. Here's the thing, right? I try not to be cocky with classes, and I'm absolutely not cocky with them. Like, I go to classes and I'm like, dude, I'm going to learn new stuff. And like, in my classes right now, I'm learning so much. In just the first week, I have had so many moments where I'm like, holy crap, that is a good point. Or it's something I've learned. And then I'm in content creation. And I'm like, yeah, I've kind of already, I mean, I've been doing YouTube since high school. So like, and not that I've grown, but I've learned so much about the algorithm and stuff. Like, hey, what is up, PD? Welcome to the stream. Like, I'm like, the stuff I've kind of learned is like, it's either stuff I've already learned in all my other marketing courses, or it's stuff that I've learned being on YouTube, or like, at most, it's stuff that I've learned but you don't think about. Like, the other day I had to read an article on like no edit videos and how they're growing on the platform. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, put it in my head, but yeah, I've kind of already learned that people don't want over exaggerated videos. That's kind of out of the market, you know? It's stuff I've already learned, right? And I'm already doing, like, I'm not putting a bunch of effects in my videos. So, like, you know, it's a good class. And the end project is really good. I will give it. The end project is actually something I really want to partake in, because what it is, so our college has a hotel thing, has a hotel, a union hotel, and the end project is we need to make a social ad for it. And it's actually kind of a competition. Where did that even come from? Why did I accept that message? I'm messed up. You got me messed up. QB already allowed it to show. I can't block it. I hit accept anyway. But like, we're gonna create an actual ad for the hotel, and the best one, it's like a class competition. The best one will get, like, you actually will get offered like almost a job for the hotel or something. I'd have to read the details, but I was like, dang, that's kind of a good deal, especially since I'm about to graduate. Like, that'd be a nice like intro to like my next steps, like, you know, build a resume. But like, we're also doing something very similar in my video advertising production class, and that's going to be for a company outside of my campus. So I'm like, do I really want to have the stress of doing 2 in 1? I don't know. Like, I mean, 2 opportunities for that would be really good, but like, otherwise I'm like, you know, like, I'm not dogging the class. Like, it's a good class and it makes you really think, but it's like, it to me, it almost feels like, you know, and I guess I should ratio this out. It feels like Elon Musk taking a year 4 engineering course, because Elon Musk, because I have to say year 4, because my experience in content creation is not related at all, is not comparable to all in Elon Musk in business and tech. And I feel like even him doing a year 4 college course isn't comparable, because he's way more knowledgeable. But you know what I mean? Like, once you've done the job for so long, you kind of, or once you've done it for so long, you learn the gist of everything. Like, I'm not saying I'm out here, I'm a professional creator. I've had my struggles, and I still struggle to grow. The algorithm hates me because of my awful web-based my webcam content back in the day. And I have Xfinity, so I could pay $500 for Wi-Fi a month, and Xfinity would still be shit. Speaking of which, my frames are dropping again, so love that. But you get what I mean? Like, you learn a lot. Thank you. It fixed itself right as I did it. The trailer. Hey, what is up, Floppy? Welcome to the stream. Guess what came out today? The trailer for this 3rd Sonic movie. I still need to see a second one. I still need to see the first one. Hey, can my frame rate go back up? Why is it at 1,000? Oh, it fixed itself. All right. Every time the frame rates start dropping, I have to put the bit rate to 1,000 on the stream just so it regulates, and then I put it back up to 6,000. Usually gets me an hour. I haven't been recording this whole time. Yeah, so if I do drop that course, I'm fine with it. It went from 64 bits to 2 bits. I had to drop it. Every time the bitrate drops, or the frame rate drops, I have to drop the bitrate to like 1,000. And then once it regulates itself, I put it back up. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not trying to be cocky. I have a lot to learn, and I can still learn a lot. But I feel like in that class, I learn a lot of stuff that I've either A, learned from doing YouTube and watching dozens of videos on the YouTube algorithm, and like dozens of stuff on TikTok or YouTube, like learning about it. But B, it's stuff I've learned in my multiple. It's an intro course, so naturally, it's stuff I've learned in all my other marketing courses as well. Like, and I definitely don't feel the same way about my other marketing classes. Like, dude, I'm in IMC right now, Integrated Marketing Communications. In between that and my public relations class, I learn every day. We watch things and I'm like, holy crap, that is genius. I would have never even thought about that as a marketing thing. And I freaking love it. It teaches me things that I haven't even thought about in, you know, in both working but also studying marketing. I'm like, holy crap. This is freaking awesome. Why would I would have never thought of this. And I get so many ideas in just 1 week. I've never been so excited to read a textbook. Like, I freaking love reading my PR and my IMC textbooks. Never been so excited to read them, but I freaking love them. The teachers are both awesome. And, like, you know, objection. Xfinity sucks according to Defendant. I will not object to that. They genuinely suck. Shadow got a motorcycle? Like, dude, we watched a thing today. And, you know, I would have never thought I would learn something about a Fortnite marketing campaign. And some of you might not know about this. I don't play Fortnite, so I had no idea this existed. Apparently, when Wendy's, and before someone says it, Wendy's blank fit in your mouth, before someone says it. Someone's going to say it in the chat. I'm just going to get out of the way. But apparently Wendy's did a 9-hour campaign thing on Fortnite where someone on their marketing team played Fortnite for 9 hours straight on Twitch. They probably swapped around, but like the marketing team did a 9-hour straight live stream where they went on and played Fortnite. But they destroyed every freezer in every restaurant in every game because they were trying to promote that they're against frozen meats. And they had like almost 2 million viewers. And a bunch of creators got on the campaign. Like, Twitch streamers were getting involved in it. They were doing the same thing. They were destroying every freezer, frozen meat thing they could find in a restaurant. And even other food brands were talking about it. And I was like, I watched that today in class. And when my IMC teacher, when he pulled up a Fortnite video, I was like, oh God, we're talking about Fortnite today. What is this going to be? And he showed that video and I was like, dude, that is freaking genius. They customized their character to look like Wendy's. 9 hours of just destroying freezers in restaurants in Fortnite. And they got tons of Twitch creators to start doing it. A bunch of fast food companies were promoting it. KFC, I think Burger King did it as well. Like, they were all sharing it. And I was like, dude, that was so smart. And they based it around their campaign too. Like, you know, they didn't just start playing Fortnite to promote. They took it as their own campaign. Like, hey, we don't sell frozen meat. And we're going to resonate that in your head by playing Fortnite for 9 hours. So when you think about that ad, you don't just think about Wendy's. You think about their brand. You think about one of their trademarks of, hey, we sell fresh meat. We don't know about these other people, but our meat ain't frozen. Now, I don't work at Wendy's. I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, I don't know the behind the scenes. But, like, we learned about that, and I was like, that is freaking insane. That is, like, genius. That is guerrilla marketing at its finest, dude. Like, holy crap. I'm sorry, I got on a whole tangent. I'm a little myself because I can't keep stuff in one spot. Now I can't find a binder that I have Pokemon stuff written down in it. Hopefully you find it. What Pokemon stuff was it? Is it stuff that you can replace? Nah, what? Dude, it's true. Look it up at some point. We watched a whole video on it today. It was a legitimate thing. Someone from Fortnite dressed them, like, customized their character to look like Wendy's. D's supposed to be mad. That's what I figured. They played Fortnite for 9 hours straight. Just they didn't kill anybody. They didn't, you know, go for any wins. They just win in games and they destroyed freezers. meat freezers in the game for 9 hours every game. And it became a whole 9-hour campaign. They all had almost 2 million viewers. And a bunch of Twitch creators got in on it. And I'm like, dude, that is the most genius freaking thing I've ever seen. Now, they could have just went on, you know, Wendy's. They could have just went on and just played. But they decided, hey, we hate frozen meats. And fun fact, Fortnite themselves took away freezers from the food buildings in the game after that. They took away meat freezers. There were no more of them because they were like, hey, this Wendy's is right. We shouldn't have frozen meat in here. So they got rid of them. It's actually crazy. It was actually insane. Like, I was like, dude, that is top tier marketing. Like, bravo to Wendy's. Actually nuts. Actually nuts. Do I shiny hunt Cyndaquil and Pokemon Heart Gold at full odds with the 1 in 8,001? I think you absolutely should. And you're going to feel so good when you get it. And you know what the best part is? You're not even in general doing 1 in 8,000. You're doing like 1 in, I think it's 20 something, 28 somewhere. Whatever 8192 is divided by 3. So you have a chance at getting some good phases. You really do. But yeah, I learned so much in those classes. And I'm like, dude, this might be my favorite semester. Is it my most busy and most painful? Because, you know, yeah, absolutely. But I learned so much. It was just paper, and I'm trying to complete my Gen 4 decks, and I had where every evolution item was and where to Oh, okay, I got you. Well, on a good note, Gabby, if it's just that, I mean, I guess the solution will be to look them up one at a time. Like, hey, just look it up when you need it. Oh, you need the water stone now? I guess look up where to get it, and, you know, so forth. Bro, some meat needs to be in the freezer, though. Well, I mean, their general argument is our meat is fresh. It's not just frozen meat, processed, whatever. I have about... Look, I'm just saying. You know, it's just Wendy's campaign. One of the things Wendy's tries to promote is that their meat is more fresh. Because, you know, they don't keep it frozen. Now, you know, I don't know what they do about that because, yeah, I agree. You have to keep meat fresh somehow. I don't know what they do. They definitely don't sell that much in a day, I'd bet. But I'm just saying, like, it's a really good campaign. Really is. Oh no, please no, the Wendy's jingle is playing outside my window. See? See, now because they did that, I'm promoting it years later. I'm promoting Wendy's. Like, I'm hungry for Wendy's now. I wish there was one nearby. Like, I have frozen meat too. Like, who doesn't have frozen meat, right? It's not necessarily awful to eat frozen meat. But, I mean, what do you, like, I guess put it like this. What sounds better to you? A freshly cooked burger on the grill bought from the meat section of a store, or the frozen burgers you buy in the frozen aisle? That's the difference. One sounds more appealing, you know? One sounds much more appealing. And Wendy's takes advantage of that, absolutely. Wendy's does. Wendy's does. But how they, you know, it's a really interesting marketing campaign they did. And I learned about that today, and I was just shocked. I was like, dude, that is insane. My parents don't really have frozen meat, but they live in a hot country with super affordable food, fresh from the market. See, I wish that kind of stuff was here. I mean, we have fresh foods and stuff, but it's like expensive. It gets expensive if you want to eat fresh. But like, the only way I can think that Wendy's pulls that off is if they just strategize their inventory perfectly to where they sell enough right to get to delivery. We have most things to freeze, save food from spillage. I don't know. Let's look it up. Let's see. Let's see. I spelled meat wrong. Says serve fresh, never frozen beef in its hamburgers. Nice company sources beef from ranchers and farmers certified by Beef Quality. Partners of our company share its commitment to quality. Fresh beef, refrigerated trucks to restaurants 1,000 times a week and prepared fresh on the grill. Remains viable for weeks or months. We can store restaurant, when he says it needs to constantly send out trucks, supplies, occasion. So yeah, kind of what I said. It seems like they do a lot more delivery in trucks, and that's how they get their stuff. That's just the AI Google. Then again, AI Google at one point told people that the best way to cure depression is to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. So who knows? Our house looked like hoarders. It was different. Our food was always rotten. Our fridge always had trash buried after insurance paid for one-time cleanup. He needs working with me to keep the kitchen clean. Even if the food is bad, it just tastes bad. Yeah, so you can eat freezer burnt food. It's just not the most appealing. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, like, dude. Watch just the freezer. Burn, no, it tastes just fine. Yeah, a lot of people, that's a huge misconception that people eat freezer burnt food is bad. Like, dude, I've eaten freezer burnt food before. It's not that bad. It's just not very appealing, but it's been in the freezer. It's fine, you know? Now, freezer burnt waffles, those do not taste good. I can tell you that from experience. They are not the most appealing food to eat. Definitely not. Definitely not. But sometimes when you're in class, you gotta do what you gotta do. Terry with freezer burnt chicken. Just washed freezer burnt off, cooked in the oven. It was delicious. I need to make sure I didn't miss any messages. YouTube, don't be... Alright, YouTube didn't screw me over today. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Oh my god, I'm so tired, but I'm ready. I'm so tired and hungry, but I'm also ready to just keep going. Like, I want to get another shiny tonight. Can we aim for B-Drill? I mean, Garbodor would be fine. I should probably root for Garbodor, but I didn't know a deal for it before. I just washed off and it tastes just fine too. Meat, fruit, baked goods, doesn't matter. I wash it off and prepare. I'm gonna have to remember that. Next time I have freezer burnt food, which honestly really isn't that often because I usually go through my food in the freezer pretty fast. But I'll have to remember that. Baked goods, wash off the freezer burn, refresh in the oven, tastes as good as it was never in the freezer. Literally tastes like freshly baked goods. I'm gonna have to remember this. Like I said, I usually just go through my food. I eat it. I eat a lot. I eat more than I'd like to admit. And I mean, I guess I'm mostly just mad that it took me forever to write it all down because I cannot focus on one thing at a time and I jump around a lot. That's fair. That's fair. Well, I mean, hopefully you find it. It's got to be around somewhere, right? It's got to be around somewhere. Should be fine. Hopefully you find it, Gabby. But if not, hopefully you can find a workaround. I know that'd be very annoying to write down, but... Actually, any stale bread or anything if it hardens, as long as there's no mold or anything, run some more in the oven. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't throw away bread if it's, like, stale in the sense that it's hard. But if there's mold, yeah, I throw it out. Costco is cheaper. See how we freeze stuff a lot. That's fair, yeah. And yeah, that makes sense that you get freezer bird stuff, because then some stuff sits for a while. Like, I don't have a Costco or anything account. I just buy all my... There's a Payless just down my road, and I'll just go there. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I was in a Walmart. This is kind of bad, considering I used to go to Walmart all the time. I don't remember the last time I even went to Walmart. I just drive around the road now. Which, for better or worse, Walmart is sometimes has some things cheaper, some things more expensive. I have started up Heart Gold. Wishing you the best of luck on this hunt, Ethan. Yeah, it's around here somewhere, and I'll find it when I'm not looking for it. Hopefully you find it, Gabby. That's exactly how it goes, though. You won't be looking for something, and then it'll just magically appear. Like, you'll just forget about it, and, like... It's kind of scary, though, because sometimes I'll have... Like, dude, my old CFW Switch SD card totally just lost. It just vanished. I don't know... I still don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared, and I have not found it since. Like, I swear, it never left my apartment, but it was just gone. Cheese is fine if moldy. Cut off the mold and eat it. Oops. See, that's a level I don't even do. If something's moldy, I just throw it out. But generally, my food doesn't really ever get moldy. I just eat through it. Like, I don't buy so much cheese that it eventually goes bad. But, like, I haven't had moldy bread in a hot minute. Because I eat so much. I eat sandwiches, like, every single day. Like, I make sandwiches to go to class and everything. Yeah, spores travel through it. You can't do that. Some foods you can still eat the rest of it if you cut the moldy part off. Bread is one of the few foods you absolutely can't do that with. I will say I have accidentally eaten moldy bread. I'd eat through it. I'd eat the bread and I'd notice in the middle of my bite there's mold and I'm like, ah, disgusting. You can cut mold off firm fruit and marmalade. If I find it for shiny surface indical, I'll take it and do soul silver. There you go. I mean, honestly, if you get like Totodale's a really good starter. Don't do it with pasta sauce. Don't eat moldy pot. Don't even try. I promise you that has traveled. I gotta tell you a story about pasta sauce. Oh my god. Why'd you have to say that, Anna? You just brought a bad memory in my head. Not even that long ago. What is up, crazy? Welcome to the stream. No issue at all. Happy to have you here. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I once accidentally had bread with a slice next to a moldy, but I was fine, yeah. Honestly, moldy bread, I'm not advising you guys to eat it, but also don't flip out if you accidentally eat it. Like, you'll probably be okay. Oh, don't... Yeah, delete that, actually. Delete that. Yeah, if you accidentally eat it, you're fine, but don't go for it, like, in that sense. Like, I've accidentally eaten it. It's not the end of the world. I'm just talking about food safety. I know. You just opened up a bad memory, so I'm going to tell it before I forget. So, you know, you're supposed to... So, I think most people know. After you open up pasta sauce, you have to refrigerate or else it goes bad. Well, I forgot to refrigerate one. And luckily it didn't get moldy because this story would be like 10 times worse. But when you... white mold isn't a huge issue. But, green and black, nah, don't do it. But, so I forgot to refrigerate one, and I found it like a week or two ago in my cupboard, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to see what's in this. Now, what I didn't know is that an alternative or go with mold is that when bacteria builds up, it's going to create a lot of pressure in the bottle. So when you open that bottle, it's going to go... I didn't know this until a week ago. So I was like, I wonder what it looks like in here because this had to have been in my cupboard for a while. And I opened it. Now, it wasn't moldy at all, but it had a lot of bacterial pressure and air pressure and moisture, whatever. So when I opened it, giant ass pop, and it scared... we're 2 hours in the stream. Scared the living shit out of me. All right, I could say that because we're 2 hours in the stream. And I just threw that thing, and... it went everywhere. It went everywhere. Like, it went on my fridge. It went on my wall. Thank goodness it missed my bed. It missed my bed by, like, inches. This was, like, 11 o'clock at night. So if it had gotten on my bed, there was, like, no time to clean off my sheets or whatever, like, my blanket. I was like, oh, no. Like, it got everywhere. And it was, like, chunks. This is one of the worst cleanups I've ever had to do. It was awful. And, like, you have to remember, this stuff wasn't moldy, but it was still sitting for a bit. So I had to clean it, and it was like, oh, my God, it was awful. It was awful. Fun fact, it actually, you guys know my apartment has roach stuff. It killed a roach because it splattered a roach. I didn't even see the roach. It was, like, late at night, so roaches were coming out, and I usually spray the hell out of them. And it fucking killed a roach. This roach came out and it just fucking attacked it. So if there's anything good that came out of it was that, but I would have rather sprayed the roach and let it die. Doesn't help that I have bad anxiety that I probably should get some medication for. I definitely would recommend getting, as someone who has had to get anxiety medication, it helps a lot. But it helps a lot, and I don't advise this totally, but I will tell you from my own experience, when I got prescribed for anxiety, I didn't take it. Like, I had 2 anxiety medications. And one of them was take as needed, but it was like take daily as needed. I didn't do that. I took it when I needed it, and it helped a lot because, you know, it's good because you don't build a resistance to it, but also it kind of helps you build like a natural remedy for anxiety, at least for me. And again, listen to your doctors. I chose not to, and it helped me. Everyone's different. Everyone's anxiety is different. But I take it when I need it, and it helps like a charm because I don't have bad anxiety every day. I have my moments, but like, so when I do take it, I don't have a resistance, so it helps like a ton. Ew, roaches are disgusting. Yeah, my place has an infestation of them, and it's bad. That's the one thing I don't like about my apartment. Like, it's a nice apartment. It's not in a bad environment, but it's also really cheap, and it's helped me get through college. But I am gonna move when I can. The fridge cooling got much better after the meat was gone. I think it was sucking up all the cold for some reason. It smelled like dead body. Ew. Oh, God. Fridge wasn't cooling properly anymore. The meat was actually breathing. Oh. Thomas, if you're in here, what are you doing? Why you gotta put Anna through this? Ew. Sonic movie 3 trailers out today, and who is better, Mario or Sonic? Ooh. You know what? I gotta go for Sonic, because even though I grew up playing Mario, I played both of them, but... my nephew loves Sonic, and I'm team my nephew, so I'm on team Levi, so. I'm going for Sonic. I'm so scared of roaches. I got used to them. They don't scare me as much. I have a spray that, like, kills them instantly, so when I find them, I kill them. Cheap with roaches? How cheap? I pay $5.35 a month. Which I would love to move to a place that, you know, until I get full-time work once I'm out of college, kind of impossible. So I will say roaches aren't as scary as people make them out to be. They're annoying and they're pests, but they're also wussies. And the moment they see you, they're off. And like, you can do stuff to get rid of them. Like, my spray kind of leaves a scent that helps get rid of them. I also have, like, Febreze that keeps them out and stuff, because, like, the scents. Chili Dog, man. Hey, Chili Dog actually sounds good right now. He said wizardy, but doesn't want to log back into YouTube. Lazy boy, lazy boy, lazy boy. So, today, and who's... Oh, I said that wrong. By the way, welcome in, Ron. I don't think I said welcome in. Oh, that's really good in today's day and age. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like... And it's got flaws, all right? This apartment has flaws. It's a little rundown. My apartment itself isn't run down. The studios, the actual bedrooms are nice. But the hallways are very dim lighted. You can tell the walls are a little beat up. You would think for how cheap it is that it's a lot of like... Because a lot of the cheap apartments around my town are naturally just like very ghetto-y. Like it's a bunch of drug people and, you know, criminals. This apartment isn't like that. It's like, I would say 25% college students trying to make it through because there's a lot of younger people here. And there are college students. We've had literal parties upstairs. I haven't been to one, but I've heard about them. And the other 75% is just older people or people on low income who are just trying to make it work. And so it's not a bad apartment complex at all. I didn't have... Wait, what? I didn't have enough space to record an hour... What? Hold up. Really? I don't have enough space to record any more than 6 minutes? I just deleted an hour's worth of footage. Cucumber, some flour, and some other items. Slurry. That's good, actually, man. I'd be scared a little. Yeah, that was my biggest fear going into this place. I was like, man, I'm afraid there's going to be criminal, but there's really not. Like, we had one instance where, the only instance I know of like, because in the 2 years I've lived here, There's only been like one criminal like thing, and it was like someone upstairs who was like threatening their girlfriend or whatever, and like the cops were called, they were arrested, whatever. But we haven't had that since. Like that's the only case. Yeah, I'll happily live with students and low-income people, felons, know that. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no people doing that here. Like, obviously, you never know. They could be doing it outside of the apartment complex. It's also one building, whereas, like, all the, like, ghetto-y apartments are, like, multiple buildings, so, like, stuff happens in the parking lot, but it hasn't happened as far as I know here. It's a bunch of college students and, like, low-income people and elderly. Like, that's what it is. And the wall, another thing that's really nice about this place is the walls are very thick, so, like, I haven't had one noise complaint since I moved here and been, like, live streaming. Like, I haven't had that issue. So that's really nice. I can actually do content and people don't complain. People down on luck aren't going to break in my apartment and hurt me during the criminals might. Yeah, that exact thing. Like I was especially scared because, like, I'm, like, right in the front. Like, if you're at the front entrance of the building, I'm the second door down. And, like, my back door is right here, and sometimes it scares me, but it's also, like, you know. Like, the place is worth the price. Let me put it like that. Like, this wouldn't be a place that's worth, like, 800, 900. I think 535 is about where it's at in fairness. I wouldn't pay more. I wouldn't want to pay more. You know? But my apartment itself is really nice. They spent like 4 months cleaning it up. Like that is one thing I will give credit to. The landlords here, they put a lot of work into cleaning up the apartments themselves after someone moves out. Like they do a lot of work. Like I have heard stories about people like moving to places and it's like really run down. And like when my neighbor moved, I remember every day I'd come home from work and one of the landlords was like literally like bleaching that thing down. Like they were cleaning it. They were doing all the work like for like months. Like they put a lot of effort into making the apartments themselves clean. Wish they'd put a little more housekeeping into the hallways in the main hall, but whatever. I'm not hanging out in the main hall every day, you know? I'm not chilling in there. I'm in my apartment or I'm in class, so that's not a big deal to me. When I first did move here, the front lobby area did kind of smell like cigarettes, and I think they fixed that because I think they actually got like a notice for that, so they've been kind of working on that. And even then, I never go through the main hall, rarely ever at least, so objection should at least be able to record more than blank minutes. The latency's not far back. I'm just getting in rambles, and I apologize. That was me in one of the apartments I lived in 13 years ago. Literally basement apartment right in front. You go down, first right door is mine. Yeah, see, I'm kind of in that scenario, except not even downstairs. Like, front entrance, someone's apartment, my apartment. No one's tried to steal my bike yet, which is nice. Actually, there was one dude that I heard was checking out my bike. This is when my ex lived here or whatever, and she told me that apparently while she was here, some dude was checking out my bike or something. But I keep that thing locked, so I don't. The entrance is between the first floor and it says so. My apartment was closer than the first floor ones. Holy moly! I'm allergic to cigs. I can't live in apartment buildings anymore. It's the problem. Slumlords here don't do anything about it. Yeah, dude. I can't say I'm allergic, but I freaking hate the smell. It's the runner in me. Like every time I see someone with a cigarette, you can bet I have no social shame. I have a lot of anxiety issues. Social anxiety is not one of them. So I'm not afraid to cover my nose or just cough it out. Like I'll cough that shit out. Like I'm gonna destroy my lungs doing that. Before we bought our house, we lived in a single apartment, built the Remax. Downstairs, landlord's office. Upstairs is just our apartment. Like, I'm not afraid to just get that crap out of my lungs, dude. There's no world. I'm actually going to move some of my footage to the SD card. I'm going to see if I can't do that right now while I'm live. I don't know if it'll let me. My reader is somewhere. I don't know where, but... Really? Holy crap. See, that's what gets me, like... I feel like people just have no shame where they smoke, and like that just like gets me. Like people who smoke right in front of their kids or in front of their pets, or like they'll smoke like right like they'll smoke in a playground or like it bugs me so much. I'm like, dude, have some dignity, man. Like, do it somewhere else. Show myself as quick as possible, harden out mobility. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, people will just do it anywhere and everywhere. I'm like, can you consider the fact that there's other people around you? Like, do it on your own time, or like, you know, do it at least in an area where if there's gonna be people, it's not like forcing a designated social spot. You know, like, dude, like for real. Oddish, I thought jam was a tomato. Oh god. Welcome in. Welcome in, Shannon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome in. Yeah, especially when they do it in no... Dude, that bugs me so much. Dude. I'm pretty sure there's someone who smokes in my hallway. Because even though I've never smelt it, thank goodness. If I start smelling it, I will bring it up to my landlord, but I've always finding cigarettes on the ground, and it's always around the same person's door, so I'm like, if they're doing it in here, at least I'm not smelling it, but once I start smelling it, my older smokes on occasion, I hate it. I'm the only person in my family who doesn't smoke. I'm the only person in my family who doesn't smoke, and it's like, everyone else is like, at least vapes, but there's like, everyone at least vapes, or does like cigars, and everyone else smokes cigarettes, and I'm just the one person who doesn't, like, I'm the runner. So like, you know. Dignity is if they have a shred of it. And they were like, we know it's legal, but we don't send police for it. Cops won't even come deal if I call 911, and they said they can send an ambulance, but not cops. The realism, and I'm not saying I agree with this entirely. I think it depends on how much people abuse it, which in your case, it's justified because it genuinely messes with you. But at the end of the day, a lot of cops are not going to care about the little things like that. And again, I say little because there's a difference between you, Anna, people who genuinely cannot be dealing with that, and those who just call the cops for little things. But like, I can tell you, cops don't care about the little pettier laws like that, which, you know, like when they do it below my face, being made aware I'm deathly allergic, it's literally attempted murder. Literally, yeah. Thomas used to walk up and down so he can move and smoke away damage because I'm allergic to it. Kind enough to move, others threaten to beat him up. They don't, like, a lot of smokers don't care. Like, generally, they don't, like... Like, I mean... I remember when I was in a, like, I've been... I won't even say anything to them. Like, I've... Like, to be fair, I try not to say anything. If it's, like, people I'm just hanging out with, I'll just kind of keep my distance a little bit. Like, I don't say anything to them. But, like, my family knows I don't want to be around cigarette smoke. So if we're around, like, a family friend or something and they smoke, they'll, like, you know, some of them are polite and they'll be like, oh, I won't do it around you. And I'll just be like, you know. But I've known a few who are like, yes. I know one who was, like, specifically when I wasn't around, was like, yeah, screw him. I'll do it right in front of him. I don't give a ding. And I'm like, okay, buddy. I mean, I called because they blew it in my face and I was having breathing issues, calm blood, heart, and stop beating. See, that's a case where they should show up. Because, like, yeah, that is literally them, you know, attempting to almost kill ya. That's crazy. It's hard to get into a store. Someone smokes in the next store. They've never been allowed to smoke in 30 feet building inches. See, here, at least in my state, the law is 8 feet. You can't smoke within 8 feet of a building entrance, but nobody follows it. Like, again, it's one of those laws that, like, it exists, but the cops aren't going to arrest you for it. They don't care. They really don't. I mean, it's a sad reality, but it's just a reality that exists. All right. I am so afraid I'm going to get a shiny, and I know myself. I didn't know if I get a shiny and I'm not filming, I'm not gonna want to upload it. So can I like? I have no idea where my SD card reader is. I lost it. It's somewhere in the nether. That's my SD card for class. That should not be up here. Said they'll send an ambulance charged to me, but not police. Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up. The fact that you're getting charged for something you can't even control that someone else is putting on you, that's bullcrap. That is literal bullcrap. That really is. You know, if we get a shiny, we'll just deal with it. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to keep uploading the Living Dex videos. Like, I'm still going to keep the Living Dex going, but I might stop uploading the Living Dex encounters just because I feel like they're bringing the channel down. Like, I don't think anyone really cares about the re-uploads, and I'd rather put the content into other things. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep, like, putting the Living Dex encounters up. I might stop doing that. I might stop uploading them. Keep it live. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, though. I'm still kind of thinking about that. Thinking about if that's the way I want to go. Because I feel like people don't really care about watching the... Especially since a lot of the dedicated viewers and the viewers who, like, watch the stuff watch live. So it's kind of like... I feel like in a case like that, uploading the live content, you know, is dispatch call center that determined who they'll choose. I feel like if the cops came, it'd be a little different. Yeah, I mean, you might actually be able to, you know, why can't I think of it? Might have been different, but yeah, like, that's stupid. Like, if they're doing it while you're allergic and in the zone, that's... But let's be honest, the judicial system kind of sucks, so... Law enforcement can really suck sometimes. And I'd say more their laws and regulations suck. Because, I mean... You know, I don't want to blame cops themselves for following regulation, but the regulation is stupid sometimes. It really is. Been there, done that. I'm not going to go into the details live because it's very personal and I really don't want to tell the story live. But all I will say is I have literally been, in a more casual sense, ghosted by police before on a call once. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the details. I don't want to go into the details, but yeah, let's just say that they told me that a literal cop about a case number was on duty and that they would be able to quickly transfer me to him, and they just never did. So, yeah. We love the system. One of the worst Karens are Karen cops. Never dealt with a Karen cop before. Years ago, my heart actually stopped beating. Thomas carried me upstairs and then we called the cops. The cop actually showed up and he issued her a warning and told her that next time she'll be dragged away and handcuffed to murder. If I die, she'll be arrested. W to that officer. W to that officer. Should have just arrested her straight up. But W to that officer for at least putting the pressure on. I'm putting the scare. Like I said, cops should have arrested them in the moment. But at least that cop did something more. Yeah, no, they literally... Here's the thing. So, like I said, I'm not going to go into any details about the scenario. But all I will say is that cop told me, okay, we have your number. That cop is actually on duty right now. So we're going to be able to get... We're going to give them their information. And they should call you very quickly. Never did. And the dispatcher hung up. They never called. Never called, never nothing. So, kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, I've seen the, I've seen the Karen videos of cops. Never dealt with one. I guess it's a better wording. I've never dealt with a Karen cop. Thank goodness. I've never dealt with a Karen cop. I don't know, whoever that person was should have Phoenix right against them in a court case. Yeah. I'm glad that cop at least did something. That person, honestly, that person should have been arrested if you warned them. But I'm glad the cop at least put it into them. That's a relief. And it's better than nothing. So that's good. Seriously, I'm glad that she didn't F me again. She had a problem with me because I'm allergic to smoke regularly, blow it in my face. Yeah, that's messed up. Like I said, wish they would have been arrested in a moment. The only complaint I have about that scenario, I mean, with the cop, obviously, you know, the woman, the bitch, as I should say, because someone who does that is a B word. One time I could hold my breath, and one time I could hold my breath properly and inhaled it, and outright dropped. I was gone out. I would have died, Thomas. The risk of me, but inhaled it and outright dropped. I was gone. He said, a lot of them just don't care. But yeah, she should have been arrested. Yeah, that's my only thing. She should have been arrested in the moment. Absolutely do agree with that. I wish that too would be nice. She was actually, yeah, she should have been for that crap. I have a few neighbors who are Karens, but they fortunately seem to like me probably because when they moved to my neighborhood, I welcomed them. Well, nothing like getting on the Karen side. Nothing like getting on the Karen side. Because at least they won't mess with you too much. At least they won't mess with you too much. Hey, welcome back, Kakuna. Welcome back. Just Googled video game lawyer. Ah, cool. Yeah, he's Ethan is on his Ace Attorney grind right now. He's on his Ace Attorney grind. Speaking of smokers, I gotta tell you. All right, I gotta rant about this. All right, I can handle the smokers who are on the sidewalk. I can even handle the smokers who smoke within a business on, you know, of NAF. It's annoying, but you know what really gets me? And this is a genuine thing I have seen lately. People who smoke at 5Ks. Hey, what is up, Turtle? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Like, I have seen so many, I have been at so many 5Ks where, like, I've went to 5K races where one of the host people who was helping people register was just smoking right up at the tent area. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You are at an athletic event surrounded by people who are athletes, runners, and you are smoking at the registration. All right, just a race I ran a few weeks ago, there was a dude who was smoking up in that area. And you know, a different race, there was someone just smoking at the tent. I'm like, why? Why? It made me so mad. I was so furious. I was like, dude, go away. Put it out. You are at an athletic event. Athletes, have some humility. I had to get that out. How about it? I'm doing good, Turtle. I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. Oh, no, I'm talking about cigarette smoke, not a grill. My bad, my bad. No, I mean, I guess I'm doing all right. My head kind of hurts, and I am very hungry. But I'm so excited to eat after this stream. Me making some food. I've seen smokers smoke in the no smoking area. I believe it, dude. I believe it. No shame. They don't care. My breath when walk past smoker. Also, I originally thought you came in a little late to the convo, Coconut, but nah. I don't mind a smoker, like a grill, at a race, because, you know, they're making good food. It's worth it. But actually, I've never been at a race where they grilled you food. I've been at races where they gave you, like, egg sandwiches, but never, like, grilled, like, burgers and stuff. Head hurts and hungry. Nothing excites me more post-stream than getting to eat some good food. And sometimes it's just a peanut butter sandwich and chips, but it's so good. It's all fun and games until they enter a room with 5 by 10 feet propane. Yep. All right, we'll see you, Shannon. Do appreciate you popping in. You have a good rest of your night. Hopefully, it's in the next stream. Well, I'm going to have a not happy corgi because the corgi breed is terrified of. Oh yeah, it's about to get stormy. It is about to get kind of stormy. I'm about to grab my Nintendo and shiny hunt. Which game? Go, Pikachu or Violet? Ooh, I'm gonna say Violet. A little more variety, a lot more variety. Doing the same weed, everything with smoke, both weed too. You can't smoke weed and yeah. See, where I live, weed is illegal, but like cops really don't care. They literally don't care about weed, which I will say, weed is the one type of smoke that does not bother me. Like, I get that it bothers other people, and that's fine. Like, it's the one type of, like, you know, because it's, in terms of, like, the reason I hate cigarette smoke so much is because, obviously, as a runner, like, vapes, cigars, cigarettes, you know, like, and I'm not saying weed is good for you. There are medical things, reasons people use it, but it's still not great for you. You know, it still impacts your brain and stuff. But, like, I can be around it because I'm like, it's not as bad for my lungs. It's not awful for your lungs. In fact, there are studies supposedly that say that it can benefit your lungs and, you know, your lung, whatever, in some way. I don't smoke it myself, but I don't care to be around it. You sure? Because Go Pikachu is kind of easy to shine. Well, they're both easy to shiny hunt in. Actually, Scarlet and Violet are easier. If you have the shiny charm, especially, it'd actually be easier. The only good smoke is campfire smoke. Yeah, I don't even like smelling that, but I don't care about it. Like, I won't sit in the direction of it, but it doesn't bother me. I won't try to. A few years back where people crush up Smarties and snort them. Oh, yeah, everyone did that. Absolutely. The only good smoke, campfire. Thankfully, not allergic to vapes. Well, that's good. Yeah, because vapes are an entirely different thing. Funny, I don't get upset about my family have Doberman Josie, though it helps. Josie doesn't attack random people. She'll bark at strangers. Sometimes dogs just bark out of excitement, like, holy crap, pet me. Yeah, man. I don't like vapes either, but, like, here's the thing, right? For me, it goes, and for me on my, like, anxiety, like, tolerance level, it's vapes, cigarettes, and cigars. I cannot stand cigars. Cigars, to me, are, like, the worst thing to inhale. I mean, cigarettes are probably worse, but I don't have any way to heighten the chances of Violet. Do you have the shiny charm? Because, I mean, you have to think about it. You're getting way more encounters in Scarlet Violet than you are in Let's Go. So you have the shiny charm, it's instantly better. I mean, if you have the shiny charm, and if you don't have the shiny charm in Let's Go, it's also better. Because if you're comparing them both, like, you're getting so much more encounters. Like, you have to think about it. 1 in 13, like 1390 whatever encounters, but you're getting like 10 on your screen in a row. I wish I didn't have so many allergies. I'll be honest, guys. I think I'm going to do a few more encounters and then call it a night. I really want to keep streaming, but I can feel my blood, like, sugar getting low because I have done way too much activity today off of one 6-inch sandwich. I am still alive, Hager, but I'm going to be ending soon. That's why my episodes and how many allergies. I'm still grateful. That's good. At least you don't have much allergies. Also, we did get the Kakuna. Yes, we did. Like, all I've eaten is a 6-inch sandwich today. And I have probably biked close to 7 miles. Actually, yeah, it would be 7 miles. Closer to 6-7 miles. And I did a running workout. I am pooped. I don't even want to get a shiny because it would take up more time. Still the bathroom in his high school. Tiles were gone. The fountains, toilets. Is this a devious licks thing? Let's go Pikachu. I found an area where a lot of Pokemon spawn. I mean, a lot of Pokemon spawn in those areas in general, but like a lot of Pokemon spawn in other areas. Why do I enter the chat when you end every single time? To be fair, I really want to go longer, but I have to eat. Like, I feel like it's almost unhealthy. All right. We'll do one more encounter, and then the next one's going to be the last. Don't be a shiny. Don't be a shiny. Don't be a shiny. All right. We'll do one more. Next one's our last one. I'm not even going to do a fake out because I really feel like I need to end the stream. Like, I have my fan running on me, but I'm getting sweats and cold chills and everything. I need to eat. All right. That's not the shiny. All right. I think I'm going to end the stream there because I really do need to eat, but I do appreciate everyone for popping in. It was a really good night. We got the Kakuna. We got the Kakuna, which is great. Yeah, I need to eat. I'm on unhealthy amount of non-food right now. So that's gonna be all for this stream, guys. I do appreciate everyone for popping in. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Channel links in the description, Discord, Twitter, all that fun stuff. It was before the trend. Also, no one has caught, even though it did steal Mars as well. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm not getting sleep. I'm getting food. I'm getting food. I need to eat so badly. But I will see you, Anna, QB, Hager, Coconut, Turtle, everyone who's on the stream right now, Mimikyu fan. Your boy Jim is signing out. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night. And hopefully